Viral.
Come tomorrow, I will find my way. It's not too late to find my way back home. For now, so long, it feels good to be wrong. I'll find my way back home. It's time to go, and it's all that I know. I'll find my way back home. For now, so long, it feels good to be wrong. I'll find my way back home. It's time to go, and it's all that I know. I'll find my way back home.
There we are.
I didn't get a count in.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, it's Friday. Welcome to Unfiltered and Unaffected live right here on worldviral.tv. I'm your host, Eric Estrada.
And I'm Heather Locklear's mugshot.
Perfect.
Nice.
Good morning, everybody.
that's how we're gonna
Good
do
morning, Ann
this.
Curry. Good
I like
morning.
that.
Eric Estrada. Is he still alive?
He is alive.
I don't
He's
wanna be a
gray.
douche.
He's all gray.
Oh.
Still alive.
I'm bald, but not gray.
Not
Look.
gray. Nope.
Nope.
And I still would look like Heather Locklear's mugshot.
Same.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
It really is.
Oh, how's your week? We haven't talked all week.
I know. How are
You've
you?
been busy or something.
I've been working, and I have kids in Catholic school, which means I get to do a lot of work.
Hail
for the
Mary,
school.
full of grace.
We have mass twice a week. They have religion every day, but I'm the copy mommy and the library mommy.
What is the copy? You always tell me, do you actually go in and run the copy machine?
I do.
Really?
I do.
That's-
And at another school, I used to run the laminating machine, and you can't waste. You know, this is Douglas County's money. You're not wasting money. You can't be
Oh,
wasting
yeah.
money on screwing up papers. Teachers need them double-sided, everything. Anyway, the lamination machine got the best of me one day, and I was wearing a dress similar to this, which would be a long flowy dress, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Girls call it maxi, a maxi dress, right, Jess? So I'm wearing a maxi dress.
Much
and
different than maxi pad.
It's a cute dress.
It's a padded dress.
Yeah,
Like a padded.
it's a dress. And one day the lamination machine turned on, and I don't know if you remember old school. It's gonna date me, but my mom used to watch I Love Lucy, and remember the candies would come down the
Yeah, yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and she was shoving them in her mouth because
'Cause
she
you
couldn't get
couldn't
them in
keep
the
up, yeah.
box. The lamination machine starts going off, and I can't get the fucking thing to turn off, and it's going and it's going and it's going up my dress,
Oh,
and it's
shit.
going everywhere. I mean, I am covered in lamination.
You're the queen of dress malfunction.
That's
So
hot.
I have had quite a few dresses that I've had to throw away due to situations
Yeah.
of stepping on the front of them.
You
and
make
my
everyone
ti-
at
my
King
tits
Supers
fall
happy,
out.
huh?
Oh, I've done that at King Supers twice, where I'll step on the front of a strapless maxi dress because it's too long, and my flip flops will step on the front, and boop, the top falls down and my tits pop out. And usually it's in front of the mini melons, which is so ironic. Is that not ironic? Because always outside under the security fucking bulb is where I do it.
This guy's spanking to you right now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm here to laminate your melons.
There's two dresses
Wait,
that
oh my
I have lit on fire that I will never see the light of day. So, anyway.
I don't know that guys really have wardrobe malfunctions in that way.
I think you do if your zipper's undone.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I mean,
I mean, if something falls out, that'd be weird. That'd be gross.
that'd be like a guy wearing no
Blah.
underwear, and you don't want that guy around anyway.
Mm-mm. Not into that guy.
Chris, you wear underwear, right?
Chris, what's going on over
Sometimes. But
Yeah,
you know,
you're moving
the
around.
producer cam's
You're
all
fucking
messed
weird.
up, dude.
He doesn't have good focus on
Oh.
himself.
there? Okay.
The Chris Thomas show starring Chris Thomas doesn't have a good camera.
I'd like to
go.
see more of Chris during
Yeah.
the Chris Thomas show,
Alright,
please.
Can we have
alright.
more Chris?
Thank
Don't
you.
patronize. Don't
Can we have
patronize.
more Chris in our cameras?
A little more. Oh, this Tracy Cam makes my boobs look good.
Is this enough, Chris?
Oh my, hey.
Is that-
Tracy's playing with her boobs and you put the camera on you.
That was funny. I said Tracy Cam makes my boobs look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he flips the camera
Because he
himself.
fixed it.
Um,
He fixed Tracy
let's see,
Cam.
topics in the news this week that I noticed.
Yes. My nails are white on point.
Oh, that's
Isn't that
good.
adorable?
Mine toenails, we match.
Shellac, and I've got
Our
black
toenails are
toenails.
black together.
So in the news,
Except mine. Anyway,
Is
on
that
the show
news?
today, let's go back to on the show today. Steffen Willamson, local comedian, is going to join us in about a half an hour. He used to do a show for me at the old studio. But
Okay.
it was a comedy show about ghosts, which was weird.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, what?
it was creepy and fun.
Okay, I'd like to speak more about that.
We will.
To his face.
Also on the show, our musical guest will be Brent Boland from the band Water Tower. You may know his family through the flooding in Lyons last year. Remember when the big floods hit? His
Yeah.
dad was the teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was all over the
Wow.
news. The teacher of
Okay.
30 years who was missing for like 3 days,
That's
and then they finally
amazing.
found his body.
That's, okay, let's not talk about that part with him.
Yeah. Well, he just wrote a new song, and it's kind of ties back into that. So he's going to come in and do it live in studio, which is awesome. Brent's been on the
Yes.
show several times. He's a good friend of the show.
Good.
And I love having him in. Let's see. In the news, the iPhone 6 is out, and apparently the hipsters are bending them.
If you put it in your back pocket, like
Right.
some boys do,
Right.
or maybe even your front pocket, if your jeans have a pocket that would go so low, if your body heat is
It's
bending,
deeper in the pocket. Deeper in the pocket.
Okay, well, my jeans have an itty bitty little front pocket,
Right.
so I never can fit my phone in the front of my jeans. Otherwise, it's gonna fly out.
So it wouldn't be like a maxi pocket?
I have
No.
a mini pocket. Always
Mini.
mini.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
okay.
girls' jeans are
Yeah, you have
pretty
short.
low
You have
rise,
short waisted.
like a low
yeah,
rise.
yeah.
And even in the back pocket, I don't do that either because my back pockets, I don't really have a butt, so things are
Yeah.
gonna fall out. But you boys stick these phones in your butt pocket, and they're melting.
They're bending.
They're melting. Your body heat is bending, melding, molding the phone to your ass.
The iPhone 6
ass-tastic.
is now
the iPhone
about
6
here
is ass-tastic.
is bending at like a 30-degree angle.
It seriously is bent.
Yeah, it's bending.
Just at the tip, but
Slightly to the left.
just curved.
A little bit.
To the
But
left.
it's weird. Now
I have the
what's
Galaxy.
the technology behind a bending phone? What is it made of? Titanium?
Something, yeah. I have the Galaxy S5, and I put my phone in my pocket all the time.
Okay, never had that problem.
Still straight.
Still straight, and you're slightly gay, which is weird.
I'm way
I
more than
have
slightly.
the iPhone 5,
Right.
which I recently just dropped and cracked because my 13-year-old was throwing a fit in Kohl's. And so I decided to do the bitch mom thing and go, fuck it, we're leaving.
Right.
And I was like throwing her clothes and my clothes that I wanted to buy back on the rack. And very angrily not spending my Kohl's cash, and I dropped my phone. And I do have the coolest thing. It was invented here in Denver by two brothers. I'll have to get them on the show so they give us these free things. And they do
Yes.
them for Samsung too.
I'm in.
It is a shatterproof. This is glass. The screen cover is glass.
Really?
The cover, like you know how you put
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cover
yeah,
on your
yeah,
phone?
yeah.
It's glass. So when you dropped your phone, I dropped my phone. Even if it's shattered like a spider, I could take it and just peel it right off, and it's fine.
And your other screen is still good.
Yep.
I need
And
that.
it's warranted for life. $35 at the AT&T store at Park Meadows. Tell Carrie that I sent you. Because
I need
that's who helped
that.
me. It's the coolest thing because
I
it feels
hate-
like glass.
yeah.
It's just,
I hate screen covers.
Me
because
too,
A,
but that feels
they
just
never,
like- it's a
they never
glass
go on
screen
right,
cover.
and they
it's a glass screen cover.
yeah, you
There's
can't
always
tell.
bubbles.
Yeah,
there's always-
because it's a glass screen cover, so it can't bubble because it's too thick.
Yeah, this is perfect. It
Isn't
feels
that
like
amazing?
regular screen.
No kidding.
So
man.
I did drop the phone, and I have a huge crack down it because Jillian was being a bitch. But I'm okay with that because all I have to do is just do a little warranty replacement.
Right.
I mean, it's a little extra work for Mom, but it's not, a
You'll live.
$600
yeah.
crack.
Right.
Because she would have gotten that across her ass.
Yeah, I've been very, very blessed. Like over the last 5 years, I haven't broken a phone. I've upgraded and been able to pass my phone down to one of the kids that want it.
Yeah, I've broken a few where I've dropped them square on tile, and I either cry my way to a new phone,
Right.
or I use the talent card. I've
Right.
gotten to
Don't
throw
you know
that
who I
one
am?
down. Yeah. Don't you know who I am? Or I'll just go see, Anthony at the Apple Store at Park Meadows. He knows who I am.
Hi, Anthony.
Hi, Anthony. Hi. So yeah, he knows where I am or who I am, and the new shatterproof thing I think is going to work out very well.
Yeah,
I'm not interested in upgrading to the 6. I don't want the iPhone 8 software on here. I'm too confused. It's like I told you last week with how many UFCs there's been.
Right.
It's too much.
Are we on 700 yet? I did also see that iOS 8, the new operating system, they've pulled it.
It sucks.
They
I
pulled
guess
it down.
slows everyone's phone down.
They pulled it down because there were so many bugs
So
that they hadn't worked out already. That they
So
pulled the
glad.
download. You can't go get it right now if you didn't download it.
my
you can't go
daughter
get
did it, and it of course crashed her phone where it says plug in. The only thing you can do is plug into iTunes, and if your iTunes won't take your phone back, you have to go to the Apple Store.
Right.
This has happened like 4 times with just the software that's on there.
I have my house is divided. Like some of us are iPhones, some of
Uh-huh.
us are Samsung.
Yes, same with me.
Yeah, it's weird.
I know.
Usually all houses are like
I would like
united.
to. I'm glad though because the iCloud would cause an iDivorce.
Yeah.
150%.
If it accidentally crossed over.
Just one upload or a backup would cause. Yeah, absolutely. Nobody needs any access to anybody's stuff.
Right.
No. No.
So
Chris,
we
no.
have.
No
I have an
iDivorces.
extra
No iDivorce.
iPhone 4S at my house.
Yeah.
And then when I changed my plan, we ended up with an extra line, so I was going to just throw that phone on it, and then it was going to be whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows what the login and password is on that phone because it's been in a drawer for like a year.
Oh, so it locked it out.
It's locked out,
It
and you
cock
can't.
locked. It iPhone cocked.
I cocked me.
I cock locked you.
So I've been on the phone, and my wife's
Ah.
been on the phone with the Apple Care people.
Yes, because they care a lot.
Yeah, they go. Ugh. I've told them like 5 times. Listen, here's the deal. I've gone through all this. I don't remember the shit.
They'll figure.
Yeah, but do you
know
remember?
what? If you just go to the Genius Bar, you just make an appointment, which stinks, but yet is timely because I hate waiting.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you do too.
Yeah.
So you make an appointment at the Genius Bar, at whichever Apple store is closest to you. You go in and you say, "Here, I have no idea what the password is." They just blow out your phone. Fine, I don't care. It's been in a drawer for 4 years.
Yeah.
If I didn't have those pictures already somewhere, they're gone. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't need anything off of the
I'm
phone.
sure I'd love to see what was on there, but blow it out.
Here's the deal. You can have the pictures on the phone. There might be
Yeah,
some good stuff on
absolutely,
there.
but blow it out.
Yeah,
I mean, go
I
ahead.
want the
so
phone.
they'll reset it if you make an
Right.
appointment.
And the reason behind that is the iPhone that's hooked to that number, the screen is like a spider web of cracks.
Mm-hmm.
But the other one that I don't know the password to, perfect.
They will swap it out for you for free.
Yeah, they need to.
All you have to do is just go to the Genius Bar. You don't have to do anything. Get off the phone with the people.
They're terrible on.
They're not here
Yeah.
in America. I want to see your face, the kid at the Apple Store, Chad, whoever you are.
Yeah. I want to see. Just.
I thought
look
his
at
name
me.
was Anthony.
Well, Anthony helps, but he's
at
like
the
the
AT&T
manager.
store.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
No, he's the manager, but you know, like I'm sure there's a Chad there too. There's
Okay.
always a Chad.
There's
everywhere.
always a Chad.
Or Chris.
Yeah.
Sorry. Or Tracy. Or someone named Terrence. Do you know anyone named Terrence
Terrence?
or TJ or Terry? Do you know anyone named
No.
that?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Because we were talking last week about the most famous people who had graduated from our high school.
Mhm.
And we had decided, Avi, you were from
I remember that.
Ranum.
No. You
And
are.
I decided from Ponderosa, besides Dana Perino, White House press secretary,
Uh-huh.
I was from Ponderosa and still am. Although a kid named Scott Elrod, although maybe that was his name and we went to school, he's an actor and he's hot. Maybe he's famous, but since none of us is, we're not jumping up
I don't
in the
know.
name.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, it's not Brad. I
I
didn't
don't
say
know.
Brad Pitt. Did I say Brad Pitt? No, I
Right.
said Scott
No.
Elrod. So I heard about a girl at Ivan C. Ranum
Oh, you son of a bitch.
who you fucked over. Oh my gosh, you really screwed this girl over. So
We know this isn't
she
true.
had a friend, and her friend used to give all the boys haircuts. All the boys would get haircuts from this girl.
I don't know if I know this.
And you got one of her famous haircuts. Took a while to grow out, from what I understand, the story I heard.
Pubes or what?
She
What are we
found
talking about?
out, no.
Okay.
She found out that Trevor had cheated on her girlfriend, or the girlfriend had told one of my friends that you had cheated. And
Who's the girl? I need to know.
it
this.
was kind of silence between you and her. You didn't know she knew that you had cheated. And she wasn't going to let you know that she knew until she got a hold of that razor in your head.
This doesn't
Angela.
land.
Angie Reed would be her.
Angie Reed.
Angela Reed. Angie Reed. I don't know what you would have called her back in the day.
Scott Reed is
Sister.
her brother.
Yeah.
Scott and I
they
were
used to have
friends.
fights in the backyard.
Yeah, Angie and I.
Angie gave you a haircut once because you screwed over one of her girlfriends.
Which is weird because I dated the same girl all the way through high school.
Somebody that you dated through high school, you screwed over.
I dated the same girl all the way through high school.
Haters.
Someone, according to Angie, you dated and you screwed over.
So she fucked up my hair on purpose?
So she on purpose gave you a really bad haircut.
I had
She
horrible
said,
haircuts all the way through high school.
Angie was in charge of one of them because we were looking at the show from last week. I was over at her house and I hit play and she says, "Who is that, Terry? Terry? Terrence?"
Hey.
And I said, "Trevor." She goes, "No, that's TJ." I said, "Okay."
Hey. I have children.
It's TJ. Yes, we have children. I know they listen. And so then she said, I went to high school
I want to
with
know
him.
this girl's name that I screwed over because I have no memory of it.
I will find out right now.
Scott Reed
she
and I
said
were
that
really good friends. We ran cross country together.
Yeah, and Angie loved it. Like all the guys hung out with Angie, I guess, right? And she had the fight club back in her backyard.
Yeah, we used to do like
This is the beginning
straight
of it.
up tough guy sanctioned fights in their backyard.
Yeah, like the cops would like just stop and watch.
We would charge people $2 a person.
Angie
to get
would
into
charge
their backyard.
10
For real?
and tell you guys that she charged 2.
Yeah, she was. Scott was like an incredible skateboard kid,
Okay.
and he and I ran cross country together. And Angie was like the little sister.
Yeah.
I want to know who the girl
Who
is.
the girl
Yeah, I totally want to know.
that
Blah 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 blah.
screwed over?
How does she?
T
She's got the goods, dude. She's got all the.
Do you
She's-
love this?
You know why? Because all girls are private eyes.
Yeah.
All girls.
I'm busting him out
God.
On air, and not even in a
air.
cool way.
You guys are on your phones.
on air and not in a cool way.
Right?
In a cool way, air quotes. Not my word. It's not my verbiage.
It's nice to be here with you guys
Not in
today.
a cool way. Smiley face.
Send her a wink, too.
No, crying eyes with tears. I'm laughing so hard and a heart.
Aw,
Yes.
How
Perfect.
sweet.
Is there
Emojis.
an
You
emoji
didn't-
of a
I-
knife?
Yes, there is.
Because
And some pills and a syringe. Do
Right.
you want to commit suicide now, or do you want me to hit the prayer button for you? For God.
pray.
Isn't that funny?
Pray.
The prayer and
That's so funny that you brought their names up.
It's just
Like,
a
Scott was
random
like the coolest
random
guy in the world.
reference.
Yeah.
And we all graduated apparently the same year because you said you graduated in 90 and so did I.
No, I graduated in 91.
Oh, I did 90.
Scott
okay.
graduated in 90.
So I graduated with
in
her
91.
brother. Yes.
And then she graduated in like 92 or 93.
Yeah, she's just
She
slightly
was
younger
just slightly
than
younger.
myself.
Yep.
Oh,
Slightly.
by the way, I just turned 42. That's what happened
Yeah,
to me. I
Monday.
forgot.
Monday.
How long ago? When?
It
Since
was
the last-
Monday.
Monday, huh?
Yeah, and it was major.
Yeah. Happy
Did you-
birthday.
Yes,
Did you have
I
a
don't know.
soiree?
Thank you.
Yeah.
No. We did for my little nephew the other night, so I had cake at least at some point this week, which was okay. Yeah, it was rather uneventful, but got a manicure and pedicure, which is the staple chick
Hot,
thing to
yeah.
do on your birthday.
That
You
has become the thing, right?
we have to have some sort of spa situation going on. I have that because that equals relax.
Do you
Yeah.
go to the same place as Janet still for nails?
Yeah, Luxor
Luxor Nails, yeah.
But they were busy, so sorry, Nicole. We love you, Nicole, at Luxor. But I had to go to tip to toe. And Luxor knew it when I had to call her back and cancel. But
She was like, where are you going?
Well, yeah.
There's only one other place.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
It's Parker.
But we walked in, and it's right across, but we walked in and it was empty. And Minji's over there, and I've had Minji before, and she does a beautiful job, as you can see.
Looks
so.
good.
Thank you.
My wife does my nails.
That's nice.
My toes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Usually she puts
I would rather not touch my husband.
black with pink crackle.
Oh, cute.
A lot happens on my toes.
You've had a few different colors. I think
Yeah.
you had blue too. I'm
Yeah, I
not
had
keeping
blue.
track or anything.
Right now they're
Blue,
black.
not that
Yeah.
you're keeping
Yeah.
track. I know I had a hard
Our
time. I
toes
picked
match
straight
right
up
now.
black and then white nails, but normally I'm like in a purple or a dark blue for the beginning of fall.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have a-
always.
I have
And
a
I'll just
fetish.
oh yeah.
It stops when I see like manly hair, but
It
yeah.
stops on my feet.
Oh yeah.
It's-
I have cute toes all in a row. So.
I didn't notice.
Do you
Oh,
want
good.
I didn't.
They're
I
super
didn't.
cute.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
Do you want me to take off my shoe too, Chris?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
You
He's
can add
not
that to your
enough
spank
with
bank.
Spank bank. Yeah, your pictures of toenail polish kind of messes up my little world.
It does?
You know? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It throws a wrench in the gears.
It's like whoa.
Yeah.
Hot, but wait a minute.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
hair on there.
Wow, that's hot. Oh wait,
Oh,
that's
that's-
Trevor.
Oh, that's like that picture that was going around Facebook a couple weeks ago. It looked like a girl like on her hands and knees about to twerk, and then it like rolls back, and then it's a guy in like yoga
Oh,
pants.
isn't that funny?
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Did you see the one with from the legs down to the ankles? It's hairy legs.
Oh,
They're
and then
called hairy legs.
Yeah.
But
Oh
it's like,
no!
It's man's hair looking all like full straight up hairy legs. Justin, you're puking right now in your mouth. I know you are, because I hate hair. Ugh. Anyway, it's just, but they're leggings, and so guys will stay off you and quit looking at your legs. I say put fucking pants on then.
Right.
See, reaction from intern Jess.
They're pants.
There's major reaction, and just wear pants, but they're hairy. They're called hairy leggings, and they look like Sasquatch. I know.
Like super hairy.
Super hairy. Yeah, I'll
I'm
show
not-
you.
I'm not
pretty
super
sure.
hairy
I know,
legs.
but it's I don't know. I wouldn't snuggle with me. I would wax me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll roll you in wax
that's right.
and just peel you.
Okay. Who's
That's-
Steph Bailey and why is she tagging me in posts?
Steph Bailey is she's my assistant.
Oh, hi Steph.
Yeah,
Add
My
to timeline.
assistant.
She is my assistant.
She loves that when you say that.
I know.
Okay,
Steph
well,
Bailey's
she's
the
tagging
shit.
me.
Hey, Steph.
Hey Steph, hey girl, hey. Friday, let's get unfiltered
Oh, she
and
reposted-
unaffected.
she
She's
reposted
going
me.
for it.
Jess,
Yes.
what else? What else did I have on the list this morning? Because Tracy's taking me in directions that.
Ello and Steve Ballmer.
What's
What?
that?
Dumb and Dumberer.
Oh, Dumb and
Dumb and
Dumber.
Dumber.
They're putting out the trailer. Jeff Daniels and Jim
Jim
Carrey
Carrey
back
both.
together for Dumb and Dumber.
Dumbest.
Dumbest? I don't know.
Dumberest.
Dumb.
Even
More
Dumberest?
dumb. More dumb.
more dumberest.
Or-
A complete dumbing down.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb. Dumb.
Yeah.
But the trailer comes out this week. Which
Somebody
is pretty
isn't
cool.
going to be in that movie though. I heard. Not. It wasn't those,
Those two.
but there's somebody else that was. in
Maybe the
movie that's not going to be in it. So I did hear
Samsonite?
that. Maybe it's that.
What was her name?
That's all I can think about is
Samsonite.
Samsonite. That's just
Samsonite.
really funny.
Also, there's a new app out right now called Ello that everybody's getting on.
Ello.
ELLO.
So Ello.
Ello.
Okay.
I have not
Hello.
looked at it. Jess, did you look at it in the meantime?
No.
Shall we? Hello.
Yeah, someone pull it up and let's talk about
Pull
it.
it up.
Or Chris, pull it up on the screen and we'll all look and see what it
Okay.
Two
is.
screens, so I'm not sure which one to pull up.
You're
I have the
technical
I have that
engineer, son.
that newsreel thing ready to go up on this one here. Let's see. Police shootings. What was
Oh, did you see that police shooting the other day where it was caught by the cop's dash cam?
Yes.
She said, "Give me your license," and the kid reached in to get his license,
Uh-huh.
and he just peeled off like 5 shots on the guy.
Is that what you told me to queue up before? Or?
That's the one I sent you earlier.
So what?
just in
LO
case.
what?
ELLO is the app.
So in the app store, if we can.
So what do you want to do? Like a news?
I just want to see what it is. We don't know what it
We
is.
have no idea.
All right. All right, then. Let's see if there's a little video here.
There's got to be something on it. I want to know why it's become so popular.
Why is
because
it blowing
I don't
up?
have room for another Facebook.
Oh, do you know what? My stuff says no more. I can't download
You get
even
nothing?
another song. It's like storage full. And I even bought more storage, which was like $100 more storage.
yeah,
so
but that's
you-
just cloud storage, not
I
phone
don't
storage.
get it! Somebody help me with the fucking cloud. I don't know how to get my stuff on the cloud. I don't know if I want
What do
my
you?
stuff on
I
the
use
cloud.
Dropbox.
Maybe you don't want your stuff on the cloud.
I don't. Maybe I don't. If it's
Because then you're gonna get an eye divorce.
I know.
If you store your stuff on the cloud, Then you get
Room on your phone.
then
Wrong PC.
what's all the stars that have been busted?
I'm Max
because
Eddy
their
with
iCloud got hacked.
PCMag.com, and
That's
this is what's
naked
new.
right.
Social network
Kim
Elo was
Kardashian
thrust in the
recently
Here's your
spotlight
thing.
as
Yeah.
users
I'm
flocked to
proud
in
of it,
response
though.
to Facebook's restrictive real name policy. According to the Washington Post, the exodus was kicked off when Facebook deactivated the profiles of drag artists, which were created with those individuals' chosen names rather than their legal or given names.
talked about
Members of the LGBTQ communities have taken notice of Elo, as have others frustrated with Facebook
What the fuck
and
is
its
it?
policies.
It's where you can
Elo
use
has
your
styled
stage
themselves-
name.
Don't we all?
Well,
What
yeah.
just happened?
A revolutionary reaction against
There.
Facebook. The company insists that ads and data collection will never be a part of their business model.
Bullshit.
The company's manifesto
Isn't that
reads,
what Facebook
"We
said?
believe
That's
a
what
social
they said.
network can be a
So
tool
is
for
MySpace by
empowerment, not a
Tom.
tool to deceive, coerce, and manipulate, but a place to connect,
And they'll call you
create,
in
and
the
celebrate life. You are not a product."
Bullshit.
Elo says that the company will
Everyone's a
begin rolling out optional premium features that users can purchase. That lofty talk is refreshing,
Oh, the
but we've
purchasing
seen
feature, I do
anti-Facebook
enjoy
social
that.
networks come and go.
Connect on the
Diaspora,
server
for
level.
example, raised
See the
lots
guy's
of money
tie?
to create a
He's got,
privacy-centric social network, but failed to
undershirts
deliver
showing.
something that grabbed
Why
people's
is he speaking to me
attention.
in Spanish?
And Elo might not be the safe space that new LGBTQ users are seeking. One former Elo user
Who
complained
tied
about
that
the
knot?
service's
Who
lack
dressed
of
that
privacy
guy?
controls,
A
ability to
second
report
grader?
abuse, and problematic definitions of acceptable content. Elo says it's moving fast to rectify these issues, but it's easy to talk a big
I
game
still don't know
about
what is
freedom,
going
art,
on.
and
I
privacy
think you know
when
what
you
it
have
is.
a
It
small
blocks
user
out your
base.
face.
One of the
and it
benefits of
puts
having
that dumb
ad revenue
smiley
is
face
hiring
over
the
you like
people
the
and equipment
voice,
needed to
and then
quickly
you're
fix and
friends with
improve an
people
online
like
service.
on the voice just
Perhaps
to
Elo
what
isn't
you have
perfect,
from
but
it.
it's just
Because
one of
you are
many.
who you are.
In the wake of Facebook
Yeah,
and Twitter,
that's
we're seeing
bullshit.
many
Sounds like putting
small
your
I'm
bag
friends
over
with
her
people
head.
social
because I'm
networks
fake
reaching
on
out to
Facebook.
specific
I'm not friends
communities.
with people because
These don't
I'm
have to be
real.
big to be
Yeah.
valuable
I,
to their users. Maybe we're headed towards a future where
if I
the
need
big
my
players
my
like
Facebook
Facebook and
friends
Twitter
to
are
have
just
to put a
one of
bag
the
over their
networks we
face,
use
I'll
to
just
define
live my
ourselves
real life.
online.
I'll just
As for
with my-
Facebook,
I'll just
pretending that
dump
the
you.
company's
I'll
name
unfriend. I'll
policies
hit
are
block.
You have to
gospel
go.
law is
You're no
laughable.
longer my
Real
friend.
names sometimes
Well,
sorry for the people
reinforce
watching.
bad behavior for users,
Get rid of
but
that.
it's not an
Okay.
end
No,
all
it's
be
too
all.
much talk, and nobody understands what the fuck it is anyway.
Alright.
So I made a really poor judgment decision this morning.
You're really
What
gonna.
did you do with that stuff? Our good friend
Koyos. Chris Miller is the guy with Koyos, which I love. I take it all the time. It's brain food. It is not meant to snort.
You snorted it like I snorted Pez? I mean, never mind. I didn't. Go ahead.
Yeah, we were sitting in Chris's office, and for some reason, he pulled out a capsule of it, and we were
It was
discussing
your
it,
idea.
and we decided to break a capsule open and split it and chop a
Whoa.
line. And I will tell you that it hits your fucking head really hard. Like, my eyes are tingly.
Wow. Still?
Yeah.
I've been here for about a half hour.
Yeah, they're...
That was 45 minutes ago. It
Oh,
was,
wait.
it's
Hold on.
brutal.
I'm sorry. Angie Reed is texting back. Let's go back on that story. Since
You love this, don't you?
Michelle Lida, Lyda,
I don't know her.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Here's Angie as a Facebook, as a
As a Playboy bunny?
Playboy bunny.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
Remember
girl that
her?
cut your
I
hair,
remember
right?
Angie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Michelle Lida. I don't remember Michelle.
Michelle Lida. No, name doesn't ring a bell. Huh? Wonder what Michelle would have to say about you.
Probably that I'm a prick. I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, according to Angie,
She should charge.
Angie gave you a jacked up, chopped up haircut, like worse than the show Chopped ever, and yeah.
You got a bad review on Angie's list.
Yeah, on Angie's list. Ha!
And she
Thumbs
should be
down.
she should be charging
Thumbs
admission
down.
at your next fight. You know, get the $10 and do
Right.
it in her backyard,
To
right?
get her money back. And
Yeah.
she used to charge it. Yeah, she would charge $10 and they'd get kegs because she had the fake ID, and I guess they would have good times.
I'm
They-
trying to see
Sounds
this
like my
person
kind of
is.
girl.
She and T over here.
You're friends with her, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
odd because you know what? She's dating my ex. So my baby's daddy, it's his girlfriend.
That's not odd.
Do you
That's,
apologize to her often?
It's so weird.
that's life.
It's-
That's life,
Do you,
though.
do you
you know?
apologize to her for her
actually-
bad choices?
We get along so well. Yeah, as she's done finally, but we get along so well. I mean, because we're the same age, and he likes to lie about his age and go 10 years older. So
What?
he's 10
He says
years.
he's-
Yeah. Well, he says he's around our age, and then we lie, and then we find out the truth.
That he's 50?
Whenever, sometimes someone, my hands up, was 31. She met this guy who said he was 27. And then he wasn't exuding 27-year-old behavior, as most of y'all don't. So I said, I want to see some ID. And then he was, I'm 25. And I thought, well, I'm 31. I've got 2 kids. I'm doing nights on KYGO.
Yeah.
I've got a mortgage. Pretty busy. 25. Fuck, it's kind of a boy toy at that point. I got pregnant because we were in love. 20, gonna be 21.
Oh, he was a kid playing up.
What?
Wait, so your baby's daddy was 21?
He was just gonna be 21.
You were robbing the cradle hard.
I didn't even know and I had a 10-year-old at
This
the time.
guy's smooth.
I had a 10-year-old at the time.
I like your baby daddy. Already,
Yeah.
I haven't even met him.
He's got game, huh?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so much that he can get it from anyone, anywhere, and does all the time. Yay. Good for you.
I like him
And
more
he
and
gets
more.
Caught. Anybody gets caught. So
Yeah.
you don't like that part.
So, I've come to the conclusion that I'm blaming Angie for my bad hair now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say
She
that
fucked my hair up so bad that I became balding.
bald.
Tell that
just
bitch
'cause
to
you're
take
listening,
Trevor
remember-
off Angie's list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when I texted you on the way in and I said, "What's our web address?"
Yeah,
So Angie
so
could
for her,
watch live. Yeah. So
That's
Angie,
great.
Trevor says thanks,
I appreciate it.
and you're welcome.
It's awesome of you. Come on down anytime.
What else do we have to talk about?
I don't know.
What else?
All I can do is this.
I know.
What was the
Oh,
shooting? What was
um,
the shooting? You want me to cue that up or what?
Oh, sad news.
we can play that real quick and
want
talk
to?
about it.
Sad news.
I'm not trying to like bum
In the
everybody
sad
out.
news.
We
And to
can.
bring it down.
Chris is
sound.
supposed to be playing goalie anyway.
Okay.
Where's the cue? Let's go.
Hello.
Prosecutors charged a South Carolina Highway Patrol trooper Wednesday for shooting an unarmed man during a traffic stop for a seatbelt violation. A warning the dashcam video prosecutors showed in court Wednesday can be considered graphic. Sean Grubert's arrest and felony charges followed weeks of angry calls from community leaders for answers over why he shot LeVar Jones in the hip.
Has your license, please? Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Immediately after those shots, you hear a very confused Jones say to the trooper, "I just got my license. You said get my license." Grubert appeared in court Wednesday night charged with assault and battery of a high and aggravated nature. The State Highway Patrol fired the 31-year-old last week. Civil rights activists nationwide have had plenty of officer-involved violence to talk about the last 2 months in their calls for a review of how police use lethal
You mean now they're
force.
live. They weren't
Most
before.
notably,
Right.
Michael
Oh my
Brown,
gosh, we're talking
the
about the
unarmed
shooting.
teen
We came
shot
out
and
of it
killed by a
laughing.
police officer in early August in
Not
a
what
St.
we
Louis
meant.
suburb
Sorry,
after police
okay.
said he struggled with the officer. Brown's
bring that
death
back,
led to
please?
violent protests and clashes as police in Ferguson
So they're
tried
going
to
back to
control
Ferguson there, but the
protesters
picture,
angered by
the
Brown's
video
death
we
and the lack
watched
of criminal
at the
charges.
beginning, a guy gets pulled over by a state trooper. He's ordered out of his car. Then the state trooper asks to see his license and registration. The kid reaches in the car to get his license.
Right.
And without provocation, the cop puts like 6 rounds in him.
Totally shoots him.
And then you hear the kid, if you listen, there's a longer version of it. You hear the kid say, "Why'd you shoot me? I was just getting my license."
That's what he'd asked for. I
Yeah.
mean, he wasn't, I guess, the officer thought he was reaching for a gun, but he wasn't.
Yeah, license.
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 Because that's what you asked for.
From Steffen Willamson.
Oh,
Oh.
that's our guest.
Hello, guest. Wow, that's a
Hey,
weird
Steffen,
picture.
how are you? Yeah. Yeah, are you out back? You can stay out front. Jess will come get you at the front door.
I hope he hit his
All
car
right.
like I hit my car. I've wrecked my
She'll be right
rims
there,
now
bud.
Speaking of
twice.
wrecked car, Trevor gave me another video, and I have it queued up even. That's badass.
I wrecked my car twice.
You need
A
Check this out.
driver.
those curb feelers.
I need
Check
a
this out.
driver.
Oh, watch this wreck. Watch this fucking wreck. I saw this earlier. Watch the guy on the bicycle.
Holy
Whoa, wait. Whoa, that scared the shit out of me.
What?
Lucky day.
What? He got hit by 2 cars?
The tires are still spinning.
Holy.
He got completely
Shit.
missed by 2 cars.
Yes, he's walking over to see if the driver's okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not
Run
crazy.
that back. Run that back.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Watch this shit. It is insane.
Where did this happen?
This was,
it was like in Russia.
It's right
or
behind
something.
Herman's
Pierceville,
Hideaway.
but wow.
It was right here on Broadway. and-
Right, I was going to say
in Iowa.
16. and Broadway.
Woo!
Dude, that guy's so freaking
Look
lucky.
at how he didn't. Just unscathed.
Yeah.
Obviously shocked.
Yeah.
Obviously shocked. And
Obviously, there's fecal matter in his DVD.
in those cute little bike shorts, but he can get up and walk it off and go.
What
and
are the
check.
chances?
I don't even know.
One more time. I just
Cars.
want to see the.
And you
whole-
know what? Does it? If we go forward,
look at-
does it see what happened to the red car? Because it took the back end off the red car. You
Yeah.
can see the back end right there.
That's crazy. Pretty cool, huh?
Wow. That was not me this morning. I just can't do a U-turn at Broadway in Iowa. I constantly hit the curb. And
Do you remember the Cholo cars?
Yeah.
You need curb feelers. Yeah, you just get some of those.
I do.
Your rims are chewed up.
And they're Volvo rims. They're nice.
Yeah.
I have a nice car.
Yeah, your car's really nice until you see the rim
you
area.
See the rim on one.
The
tire.
front passenger rim. Yeah.
Sorry, Dad. I
That-
know they're listening.
How do you?
Between that and the maintenance is overdue, light keeps coming on. My dad calls that the idiot light. I should probably take the car in.
The Tracy light?
I should probably take the car in, huh?
Yeah. Hey, Tracy, when
Maybe.
this light goes on.
My dad's like, since I was 18.
You don't even have to keep track. The light will come on.
The light
you go
will
take
come
it
on,
in.
and it's called the idiot light. Take it in, idiot. But I never do. I just wait.
I'm super lucky because my wife is a service advisor for Subaru.
What?
So
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, I'm going to take your truck to work today so they
So
can
I get
service it."
service.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky. Well, if you want to take a Volvo in, I've got some.
Yeah, I never
Damage.
have to do any, like, I don't even have to remember. She tells me.
My wife got mad at me. I was in the back parking lot at Herman's, and she tried to run me over. You want to see it?
Mm-hmm.
Because Tracy hasn't seen this yet.
I would love to see this.
This is survey. See, that's me running.
Soon to be
There
ex-wife.
she goes. Yeah,
What?
that actually happened in the back parking lot.
That was not you.
That's real.
That
No.
actually
That
happened.
though?
Yeah.
Look, they're still
Really wanted to
chasing
kill
her.
that guy.
Yeah, not trying to miss the guy. That's trying to fucking.
Holy shitballs! What happened?
Here, I'll back it up.
What happened?
That's the surveillance.
Is that during the day surveillance
Yeah.
or night cam? Okay.
So, Steffen has made it down to the studio.
Yes.
Come on over, Steffen.
Hi, Steffen.
Did you bring your funny?
I'm Tracy. Nice
Did I
to meet
bring
you.
it? It's a little early.
Hey, comedian,
Hi.
tell us a joke.
Tell me a joke. Aren't you a comedian?
Slide
I
over,
heard you're
slide over
funny.
here
Which one do you
towards the
want me?
middle. Yeah.
In the middle? Ooh.
I know you're in the
But
porn.
this
You're
one
not-
right here?
Any of those will do. You can sit back.
Okay.
You don't have to sit.
Oh.
As long as you use some man voice,
Right.
you can go.
I'll
anywhere you
try
want.
and use my man voice.
That's nice.
Um,
Man.
Thanks for having me.
Steffen and I know each other because he used to do a show on T Radio V for me.
Okay.
Oh fuck! Now, what it was called?
The Weird Paradise.
The Weird Paradise.
Yeah,
I was
with
gonna say the Steffen show would have been.
yeah.
And they would.
No one would have listened.
I know. Oh, stop.
It was a serious show about
Okay.
aliens and ghosts.
Oh,
Well,
really?
I'm into weird shit, so I believe it. I don't know. I mean, like Amish and polygamy, so I'm okay with ghosts.
They,
and aliens.
Yeah.
They did.
I lived in Vegas, so Area 51 was right there.
Yeah, they did a ghost hunt at Cheeseman. Wasn't that
Yeah.
Cheeseman Park?
Yeah.
Really?
Cheeseman
Late
Park.
at night.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you find
Yeah.
anything?
Some
We
used
think
condoms.
we did.
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
in,
it
dude.
could have just been the wind, but that was enough for the show. Like
I'm
that's
in.
all the evidence we needed.
They
for
dumped like a
30
bag
minutes.
of salt as they're walking.
Oh yeah.
all the way through.
So you could
Yeah.
find your way back home? just in
scare off the
case?
ghosts.
No, so the ghosts can't track you.
Oh, that's
yeah,
salt. Is it rock salt or Morton's?
Just normal salt.
Just regular Morton's in
Yeah.
a blue can?
It's like the equivalent of, like, you know how convicts, how they go through a river
I don't know
to
anything
throw
about
off
that.
the bloodhound.
I
You
don't
know?
know about convicts.
You don't know about
no,
that?
I
Convicts
don't.
for you?
I don't know. You've never.
I do know a convict. I have an ex is a convict.
If
but-
you break out of prison, the key
Okay.
is to find a river and cross the river several
Right.
times because the bloodhound can't pick up the scent
because of
on the water.
water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that's
So
the
you
same
use
premise with the salt
so
and the
ghosts
ghosts.
can't. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta
Got
throw
it.
off the
Following.
track.
Okay. So you throw the ghosts off track, but you can still see them, but they can't see you.
You know, they only want to be seen when they allow it. So
Okay.
I mean,
Now,
I don't know.
I believe
I
in
don't.
the
best part
fourth
about-
dimension.
The
so I
best part
believe
about
it.
their show was they would invite like real paranormal, like
psychics, mediums, whatever.
psychic mediums,
Yeah.
ghost hunters.
Sure.
They would invite real those people
Mythbusters.
in to be guests on the show, and the
Yeah.
guests would not do enough research to realize that it was somewhat of a parody show,
Oh,
and they would come in
snap.
and try to be serious.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Like I
Yeah.
am, because if there's
I would
salt
sit in the
that you-
producer's office.
I would believe anything you fucking told me.
Yeah.
And that was the premise of the
Absolutely.
show. You know?
Absolutely, I would believe
Yeah.
anything that you told me.
They
Yeah.
brought in the
Yeah.
Ouija board.
We did.
It was an entire. Oh,
That's
I would
very
just
funny.
I would laugh
Yeah.
I would sit in the producer's desk and just crack up the entire time because their guests were trying to be so serious and
That
didn't
is
understand
funny.
why they were taking them in the direction they were going, but they kept trying to bring it back to their.
Right.
This is what I do.
Like,
and-
I want to hear about this
Oh,
stuff.
it's
Oh, I
so
know.
Fucking awesome.
I felt sorry for those guests sometimes. He's like,
Yeah.
this is real. And we're like, oh, we know. It's totally real. Yeah, we're
Right.
buying into it. Tell us more about your super mutant power. And then they would be like, it's not a mutant power. It's a, you got to work really hard on this talent. We're like, sure. So you're born with it. All right, we got it.
Oh my
Stuff like
gosh.
that.
Steffen, are you still hosting the open mic at El Chorrito?
Oh, no. Like, we used to throw that around back
Yeah.
and forth. But now it's Timmy Lasley. She's the one
Oh, okay.
that's really taken the reins of it.
I just
And-
wanted to
and
always
she
go
runs
there
it.
because
I
I
want some
thought I
Mexican
could get
food
stabbed.
right now.
Huh?
I thought I could get stabbed if I went there, so I always wanted to show up.
It's just by the vagrants that walk around, but we all know them by name. So,
Oh, that's good.
so if you do get stabbed, just give a little description,
It's probably Bill.
and
Which
we'll
one?
we'll have the name. Actually, the owner of El Chorrito, he does a pretty funny thing. He's cataloged all the bums that walk around there. So he has his iPhone now, or whatever, his fancy smartphone, and he just holds it up, like he's just taking a picture of the pretty lights out there, and he just waits for them to like walk by and goes, and he takes like a profile picture of them every time, and he catalogs them with like descriptions of like when he saw them and whatnot.
That's rad.
Yeah, so that
That's amazing.
so if something does go down, he just shows the
Which
the
bum was
authorities.
there?
It's
Yeah,
like,
we don't
it's
need a
this
sketch
guy.
artist. I'm
Sounds
sorry.
like
Yeah.
a segment that I do.
It's like, I got his mugshots already.
I do this segment for the Wednesday shows
Oh,
on World Viral. It's called Motel Minute. There's a motel next door to Herman's
I've
upstairs.
seen it and I won't park by it.
No,
That's why I have curb
it's
feelers.
super fucking sketch.
Oh yeah,
They
like I had a fight and everything. You want to see one?
yeah.
I got tons of these. Here,
They
hold
just
on.
go over there with the camera. and
Are
just
you
start-
serious?
Oh
I'm
fuck
dead
yeah!
serious.
It's the
Dave,
spirit.
you got any problems?
I won't
You
even
need me to
Oh,
regulate?
TV now.
Yeah, he's leaving. Stay out of here. He's been told that much.
Yeah, this is the hotel exactly next door.
We have segments
I won't
every week.
park in the alley.
Get out of here. You need to leave. I don't care what you say. You need to leave.
You say get out of here, you can't leave.
No, you need to leave.
Oh, that'd be a
Do you
no
not speak
fun.
Spanglish? What's wrong with you?
What's he not wearing? A shirt and no pants? Is that why he can't enter the
That
motel? No
that
doubt?
guy was killing me, dude. He was awesome.
This looks like a scene from Trailer Park Boys. He's like,
Why did
get out of
they-
here, Randy,
Why were they fighting?
greasy bastard. Oh, what's up, babe?
That's the Cannabis Kitties.
Oh.
To move it so she couldn't see
Wow.
it. You want to pick it up in front of everybody. Kids out here. Yeah, whatever, dude.
What are they fighting?
Now,
for,
why
Chris?
was the guy? I want to know what gets you banned from the Red Pine.
Right, I have to know because it's you rent it by 15-minute
You-
increments.
Yeah. Well, I think there's a competition in sales for the meth. So I think
Oh, he was moving in on his territory.
that guy crossed the line.
Okay,
Don't
that
use the toilet
makes
correctly.
way more sense.
I'm gonna start.
This chick was rad. Check this out.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, shit.
What's up, Dave?
This was a couple days ago.
Dave, manager of the Red Pine. How you doing
What's
today?
happening, dude?
What's going on, man?
Another day.
Danny Trejo, the writer.
What's going on over here? I heard somebody scream, so
You did?
yeah, somebody's like, "Shut the fuck up."
Oh.
So,
Oh, it was me.
was it?
Hi, I'm on my rag.
You're on the rag.
Oh.
That's rad.
She's on the rack. I thought it would have been ripped out by now.
Isn't that awesome?
I'm on the rag too.
She doesn't have
All right, we'll
teeth.
check
Did the girl
back
with
in.
no teeth just say, "I'm on my rag"?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct. That's right.
Well, at least she tells you. This is not a surprise.
Are you guys thankful that I shared
Right.
that?
No.
Yeah, thank you. Now I know
It
what's
just
over
gives
there.
me more reason not to park in the
Now you
back.
should be parking
and
in the back.
I will still take chunks out of my fucking tire.
Tracy, what you don't
every
understand
week.
is they're fenced off in the back.
Oh,
They're
they
open
are?
to get to you in the front.
Oh,
They can't walk out the back. It's
Oh.
fenced off.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, no, they can get to you
I
anytime,
don't.
Tracy.
I,
You should be.
see,
It's like
yeah,
unless
he
you have a
scares
trail
me.
of salt.
No.
Unless you have a trail of salt,
Of salt.
Morton's.
they'll find
Or
you.
Z.
So
Shit.
just Morton salt.
Yeah, any
Tracy,
kind of
Tracy will
salt
believe
works for it.
anything she says. So.
Now, Stefan, what do you have going on? What have you been doing? Where's the comedy?
Oh, where's the comedy? Jeez, just about everywhere. This Tuesday I'm in Fort Collins at this place called Surfside 7.
I bet
I
you're
just,
funny, like really
Oh,
funny.
yeah? No.
Yeah, just because he's
so
got
dry.
such a dry
Put your
sense.
money on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, no, I think
You should
you'd
see
be
my
really
comedy.
funny.
It's funny.
Yeah, no, I think you would be funny.
Well, thank
Like
you very
Stephen
much.
Wright,
You're
kind of
welcome.
funny.
His
Yeah.
voice,
Oh,
his voice
whoa,
is picking
whoa
up
now.
real well.
Hey, girl, hey.
Stephen Wright's not funny?
Oh no, you just named off like one of the best comics in the world. So
Ever.
you put the bar pretty high for me. It's like, oh, like
Well, you have
Stephen
you have
Wright's-
the same kind of timing and phrasing and
Thank you.
and
I'm horrible with compliments.
monotone delivery, which I love.
Oh, I'm like, oh, really? Tell me
Thanks.
more.
Well,
No, go
go
on.
Were you talking about me?
Oh, really?
Were you talking about
Keep
me and
going.
the girl I screwed over in high
We
school?
should get him to do voiceovers. I like your voice, man.
Yeah.
It's solid.
Yo, thank you very much. I've heard that a few times, and I'd really get on that if
Yeah.
I wasn't so lazy.
Yeah.
You know,
You
I
should
would
get a VO
probably
agent,
apply
yeah.
for something.
Yeah, he should totally
you
do
know?
voice
Do
work.
it, yeah.
He
I like to do
I
that.
could hear you going all state. It's a better state.
All state. I always thought that. You know, maybe
Either
the
that
voice
or
of
like El
Batman or
Pollo
something.
Loco. I don't know. That
That'd be
crazy
all
shit.
right.
That's the
Let's go
best,
get
right?
some El Pollo Loco.
Let's go to fucking California
Yeah.
right now. I know. I'm going to Vegas in a couple weeks.
Ooh,
So
I
I'll bring
love
you
El
back
Pollo
some.
Loco.
Do the Motel 8 commercials.
Steffen used to
right
tell
now.
tell the best stories when we were not on the air. We would talk about his life. They owned some land that was like Indian burial land out on the plains.
Are you
Yep.
gonna
And
fuck
they-
with me now and tell me there's ghosts and shit out there? Because I'm gonna believe
No,
it.
they
and I
built
remember.
they built a
Totally.
house by hand. Him and his dad
Yeah.
Is this
on
a
this.
lie?
No, this is
No.
honest to God truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
They built the house by hand. There was no power. There's no other houses anywhere near there.
Okay.
So while they
Yeah.
were building the house, they were staying in the house, but it had no power or anything. So when the sun went down, it was basically sit around and listen to the fucking noises that were going on.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah.
My dad just thought, because once in a while at night we would smell tobacco smoke, and we're out in the middle of nowhere. Like, my parents thought it'd be a real rad idea to homestead in the 20th century.
Yeah.
You know? Because why not? Let's just hold on to those roots. And so we're out there and we would smell tobacco smoke. And my dad, he would go get his gun. And he'd walk around the house because he thought our building materials were being stolen. He thought someone was like
Someone was
smoking
smoking
outside.
and stealing.
So
Yeah.
we drove all the way out here to La Jolla
Yeah.
country.
Yeah. Well, they did in a lot of people's houses. Like, they were just getting jacked by people. You
Right.
know? Because other construction companies, they would steal from other
Okay.
sites. Pretty much that was happening. So you go around, there was nothing. But, you know, we lived there for a little over 10 years. Eventually we're like, you know, we're done with this farm. And the last day, I mean, a lot of other stuff happened too. But the last day, I remember this, me and my dad, we were picking up stuff. And we smelt that tobacco smoke again. And we were
The
just
same
like...
smell from when you built the house.
Same smell. We're like, this is pretty bizarre. And I remember just like leaving curtains and some lamps in the house. We're like, screw it, we're out of here. You know, it's
Yeah,
time.
it's okay.
It's time
the
to
heirlooms.
leave.
Fuck the
We're out.
toaster
Yeah.
oven, we're gone.
Yeah, but now that I look back at that, like if you kind of look at Native American culture, like smoking, that was kind of like it was a
Symbolic.
social thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you would welcome newcomers in. That's how you would spend time with friends.
That's
so
true.
maybe that was a saying hello and saying goodbye.
That's cool.
You can believe that
Okay.
if you want.
I want to believe that.
I believe that
I
he's
don't
holding a
believe
knife
it.
to your
I
throat,
don't
but it was a
believe it.
ghost knife.
Yeah, he may.
I don't. I believe it. I believe that. I believe that it's symbolic with
Yeah.
with their culture. But I also believe that
True.
there's a fourth
I don't know.
dimension that the dead people.
What's going on in the
Oh,
fourth
yeah.
dimension?
Well, I mean, just people that have passed over can hear you. They're right. You know, your grandma who
God, I
died or
hope
whatever.
not.
I know.
They're not.
That's something
you know
that
what?
gets to me. It's like-
Basically, I've talked to a couple of mediums. I've had some friends that are mediums that have come on, different radio shows that I've had, and when you're having your private time or you're going to the bathroom or whatever, they're not hanging out watching.
They know when to
over
leave.
You like, come on, they're playing bridge with their friends and doing their shit up
They
there.
don't come
but-
around like the 1
Yeah,
minute
but
of
no, like when
excruciating
you're
exercise.
talking,
So-
you're like, Nana, I'm glad you're sitting here watching me do this show. Like, she hears me and she's like, thanks. I had a reading one time and it was even off the air, and my grandma said something about, do your hair that way this afternoon. I would do mine that way too. And actually that day I was going, it was a breast cancer awareness thing. They were putting ribbon, like a ribbon weave, like ribbon highlights in my hair. And the appointment had got put off like 3 or 4 different times. And yeah, all of a sudden my grandma was telling me, like, yeah, definitely get your hair done like that today for that thing. I'm like, fuck.
That's weird.
She'd never know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to
weird
stay
stuff
away
happen.
from the ghost shit just because I have enough skeletons in my closet.
Oh my gosh, rattle,
Yeah.
rattle. Yeah, I have 4 closets. I have a whole storage unit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start digging.
$300 a month.
Because
too.
I know
I
gotta remember who it is, but I am friends with someone that went to high school with you.
Oh, never.
Yeah.
No.
You never went to high school?
He's got an Angie's List kind of
Yeah.
These guys
I gotta
story to
remember
come
who it
back
is.
called
at you.
Craigslist.
You're right.
These guys, Craig.
This guy Craig.
T's list. We'll just call it
Angie's
T.
List.
Angie's list. Yeah, I bet Angie has more on her list than Michelle, Lita, Lida.
You
Michelle
pissed
Light,
you
I don't
pissed
know.
off his friend, and then so yeah,
I
I
didn't
can't
do
go
shit in
there.
high school, and
No,
that is a legitimate
I know that
statement.
I know that we
didn't
have
do
a
shit
friend in
high
common,
school.
and I gotta
Really?
remember who it is.
We probably do, but I didn't do anything in high school. I'm
gonna have him make shit
I hung
up.
out at I hung out in the auto shop. I would always have to take my car up to the auto shop to have the boys change the oil, and I'm using air quotes because that's what I would tell my English teacher to get out of English to
Right.
go. The auto shop was next to the smoking lounge because back when we grew up, I don't know if your school had a smoking lounge, but we did. We were the last
Yeah.
class to be able
Yeah.
to smoke.
Like
as
on the
seniors.
property?
Oh my god, totally.
Yeah, it was-
and
it
we
was-
were the last class to be able to do it as the class of 90 aging. Sorry, I know she was born in 90. Intern Jess. Were you born in 90?
93.
Oh Jesus Christ, she wasn't even
I was
born.
graduating from college when she was born.
What are you
I
doing
had a
being
baby.
born in the 90s?
You know what you are?
Huh?
You're my teen pregnancy.
What do you think you are?
Right,
my-
she totally
yeah.
could have been.
You're
your
my
baby.
Because
teen
I've
pregnancy.
got one. My daughter's 21. I have a 21-year-old, so she
Yeah.
could have been my teen. She
You-
could have ruined my life. This one.
We'll
right
just
here.
blame her.
I'm going to blame you because you're 23.
Hey,
you
Jess,
actually could have.
Chad Drew from Evergreen Apothecary is at the back door.
Oh, Chad brings treats.
Yeah, Chad brings. At the back door, yeah. We're going to just call him Chad brings treats from now on.
I would like to call him that. I saw him.
Do you want
the
to-
other day.
Check this out. You've been doing stuff with the Sexy Pizza Crew, huh? The Lucha
Steffen?
Libre guy. I mean, this thing here I found online.
Oh, yep. I was on that show. That's ran by Nick Gossert, Lucha Libre, and
Who was
Laughs.
also on your
Nick
show,
Gossett
right?
was on just like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, he runs Lucha Libre and Laughs. It's a
Yeah, exactly.
professional wrestling and comedy show.
How is
Yeah.
that funny?
It's
The
one
commentators
of
are
the best
comedians.
shows. Oh,
Okay. Okay.
And then
So
between
that's
matches, they go up and do short sets.
short little things.
Yeah.
But they.
But they
narrate.
also commentate the wrestling.
Okay. Commentate,
Um,
not narrate.
Yeah,
I'm
not
sorry.
narrate. Commentate.
Narrate.
Narrate. That would sound like it was scripted.
Wow.
No,
it would,
professional
wouldn't
wrestling's
it?
not scripted at all. It's
Professional
totally real.
wrestling is completely unscripted.
Yeah.
I
Right.
watch Total Divas on E.
So
Police.
it's they do it at the Oriental Theater,
Yep.
and they bring in like all these like big name older like wrestlers that you still know their name.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, and they
Like
come
Macho Canacho?
and do Randy Macho Man Savage died.
Oh, rest
Yeah.
in peace.
You cannot
I'm
slap into
sorry.
his Slim
He
Jim.
is totally
I
dead.
can't slap into his Slim Jim. Well, I'll put him on the Tupac Elvis Island and maybe he'll come back.
Tracy.
Nothing's
I
gonna
will.
bring him back.
Tracy.
Macho Man Randy Savage. He's
He's
dead.
gone for
I have
good.
tried to lay
he's
out the
dead
ground
hardcore.
rules.
And
Oh,
Tupac's off limits.
we can do
Is
Elvis-
Tupac off limits or Elvis off limits? I
No,
wasn't
we can
sure.
do Elvis because we can outrun the old people.
Oh, that's right. I can say the
Tupac,
Elvis
you
Island.
cannot. You can't.
Tupac's
bash-
gone.
no.
But you know what?
I hope you
saw
brought
a
some
pa-
salt. I hope you brought
I
plenty of
brought
Morton
some
salt.
to put behind me.
Just
But
in
you know
my
what? I
sweat.
read a parody article that P. Diddy was arrested last week in the murder of Tupac, and it went to a website that linked to
Yeah.
one of those parody bullshit articles.
Sure, like
that
Empire.
14
News,
people post
yeah.
on fucking Facebook, and you believe it for a half a second, and
Right,
then you
you're
see
like,
his
"What?"
mugshot, and you're
Oh.
like, no, that wasn't his
Oh,
mugshot.
yeah.
That was he was on a yacht with J-Lo.
Right.
Yeah, I know. So
Yeah.
it wasn't Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy didn't do it.
It's. Did he? Did he do it?
Did he? Or did he do
Did
it?
he do
Diddy
it?
didn't do it.
That's cute.
They can.
I like
they
what you
can
did there.
focus in on a dime on the sidewalk from space through satellites.
Yes,
but we
they
don't
didn't
know who killed Tupac on the fucking strip in Vegas.
And we don't know who shot Suge in Chris Brown's club or Chris Brown's party 6
Right.
times. He took 6 shots and walked out to the front
well,
door.
he's fat though.
He took 6 shots and walked to the front door.
Yeah. Which is way tougher than like 3 years ago when Suge got one punched and knocked out on the street
I mean,
in
come
front of
on.
a club.
Right.
You take one punch, you get knocked out, but you can take 6 bullets.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Well, that's just a lot of biggest loser body weight.
Yeah. So Chad Drew, Chad
Chad.
brings treats. That's your new name. Chad brings treats. Has stopped down. Come on over, Chad. Say hi.
What's up, y'all?
What up?
What you doing? Happy
Chad's
Friday
one of my
morning.
Fucking
favorite
Wayne's World in this
people.
shit.
What's up, y'all?
How you
What
doing?
up? Slide down just a
Whoa,
little
you
bit.
just
Oh,
got
man.
stuck.
Totally just got stuck.
His
Yeah, that was
e-vape
weird.
pen
That
just
was
got
crazy.
Stuck.
You got snagged.
Time for a new
immediately.
lanyard. It
Oh,
happened.
that sucks.
It happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. How y'all doing?
How are you?
Biggie.
Good.
You know.
Yeah. Those mints worked well,
Ooh, I love the Mad Mints.
by the way.
How awesome
Thank
are
you
they?
very much.
Oh yeah, for sure, without a
The
doubt.
Mad Mint.
Mad Mints. dude.
Wow.
It stands for
All right.
medicated after dinner mint.
Nice.
And it
Yeah,
is
for
one,
sure.
and you can go to sleep, and you sleep all night.
Uh,
Oh, such
Let's
a good
talk about
sleep.
this. I may have to.
Have you not tried any edibles?
No, I don't at all. I don't
Oh.
smoke. I don't
Trevor
do
doesn't.
anything.
Trevor
you know what?
doesn't
If
have
you don't
medication.
smoke, fine. But the edibles, I think, would be fun.
Here's the thing.
I learned a lot last week from him about edibles.
Yeah,
Chad's from Evergreen Apothecary. by
Evergreen
the way.
Apothecary.
which is a huge sponsor of the station.
Broadway in Iowa, next to
Broadway.
Red Pines Motel.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
don't we try not to say that.
But I have to because so
only
much
2 doors
goes
down,
down.
from
Herman's
Herman's
Hideaway.
Hideaway. There you go. Only 2
Oh,
doors
yeah.
down from
That's
Herman's
right.
Hideaway.
That's how we say it.
you guys should be getting a cut of that whore money over there.
I know we need to get some
We
of that money.
do.
I
But I won't park back
I
there.
have
Oh, yeah.
I have sleeping issues.
Oh, you.
I don't sleep.
You-
really.
I don't either.
There you
I
go.
can't fall
Yeah.
asleep. Up until the last year, I took like 150 milligrams of trazodone a night to
Oh,
try to
that's
go
a
to sleep.
lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
In which my prescription ran out, and I don't want to go see the doctor again. So I've been
Right.
buying over-the-counter sleeping medicine,
It doesn't work.
and I just pour like a handful of
I
them in my
eat
mouth.
like
and-
6 Midol
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Motrin. No, not
Maybe
Midol.
maybe you should snort some.
That too. Motrin PM. And
yeah, I
yeah.
pour a handful of them and
like
eat them to
4
go to
or
sleep,
6 to go to sleep.
and that's really not working anymore.
You should check what he has
And I've been
out.
thinking about it for a long time because people talk about how it helps with sleep and help. I've been high in the last 5 years twice. Once I forgot I don't like to fly, so
Oh.
usually I take like a
Something.
muscle relaxer
Yeah.
or something. to
I
go on the
always have to
plane
take something.
and
I
chill
applied
out.
for a job at 9 News and didn't tell them I needed Valium to fly. And they put me in the copter, and I was like, I have to do fucking traffic. That's the Boulder
you
Shirt
guys
Pike.
look like
You'll
ants.
fit
Yeah.
right in. Have
No.
you seen Libby Weaver recently?
Yeah, she's not on there.
No offense.
No, Libby's great. No, Channel 9.
She's gone now.
But yeah, so
Guess
yeah.
I don't watch
so
the
you,
news
so if
anymore.
you
You know,
fly, I
if
took a Valium, but yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
I would take like a Flexerol
Sure.
because I like them.
That doesn't do anything for me. I
And
can take
so-
10.
I didn't have any, and we were flying to Vegas, and so my wife was going to smoke before we left because you can't take it with you into the airport. It's a big hassle. And I was like,
Says who?
oh, fuck, I don't want to do this. Give me a hit of that so I can at least chill
Get on the
out.
plane.
So I hit her pipe, and obviously I'm not a proficient smoker, so I took like the stoner hit and
Right.
like, coughed my lungs out in the parking garage.
Right.
The whole time we were going into the airport, I'm like, holy fucking shit. Holy fucking
Everyone knows.
They're going to know I'm high.
They're looking
They're
at
gonna
me.
know I'm high.
They're looking
Yeah.
at me.
Everyone knows I'm high.
I'm asking stupid questions like, if they know that I'm high in the security line, are they not going to let me fly? She's like, will you
That's
just shut the fuck up?
funny.
And I'm like, babe, they're going to totally know. Everybody knows. Look at them. Everybody knows. So I can't do it. And then, like, about maybe 6-8 months ago, I didn't have any sleeping medicine, and I didn't sleep the night before, and I was so tired. She was like, just take a hit.
Right.
You're already, you're tired. Just take a hit, and it'll help you fall asleep. So I take a hit, and I laid back in the bed, and I've got the TV on, but I can't tilt my head forward to look at the TV, so I'm just laying like this.
I can't believe you get this high. Who gets
I
this
know.
high? I'm
And I'm
like,
laying there,
I've
I'm
never.
Trevor doesn't have it in
And
his
she's
system.
like,
It's okay.
Kristen's like, are you doing okay? Is it helping you sleep? I'm like, shut up, don't talk.
Oh my
Don't
God.
talk. Don't
Because
talk.
I think it's
Please
because
don't
you
talk.
take like these the
Koyos?
koyos during the day. If you were to try and smoke a bowl or get high after
Yeah.
taking
A lot of-
mood enhancers or 5-hour energy drinks, you're not gonna get. I don't know, but
A lot
that's
of
a
that
weird
has to do
high.
with the THC, man. You're only going to get paranoia if you got an excess amount of THC.
Well, the thing is,
for the
I don't
most part.
smoke, and so
Right.
when I do, like,
knows
I don't
what he's
understand
getting.
how to govern how much. I'm like,
Oh, you don't know how to corner. That's what
Yeah,
you're
you
saying.
need to corner.
You got to
That's
corner
what it
your
is.
bowl. You
Gotta
got to
corner
let the
the bowl.
fire.
What
getting a
he's
little
he's
over
lighting
the
the
side.
whole thing. Is
Yeah.
what he's doing.
It's stoner
I just
etiquette.
light the
It's
lighter,
stoner
just
etiquette.
put it on the top,
You're wasting so much weed. It's total stoner.
and then my lungs
I love it.
explode,
Corner
and
the
I'm
bowl.
coughing for like 5 minutes, and I'm laying in bed going, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. Please don't talk. If you talk, it's gonna make it worse. Everyone has to be quiet. Nobody
Oh my
move.
gosh,
You're roasting
funny.
the whole
We're gonna
crop
need-
all one
We're going
go.
to need to teach you better, Trevor.
Yeah.
And the other thing about it is there's so many other products that you
man.
can use besides
Yeah.
just green that's not going to have
See,
like, the
The
euphoria to it.
patches, I had
Patches.
the mommy Band-Aid. I call
There's
it the mommy
patches
Band-Aid.
now.
It's called a mommy
Transdermal
Band-Aid.
patches,
Yeah,
bro.
so
Oh,
you
man.
put it on your wrist or
A
on
mommy
a
Band-Aid.
venous, a venous part of your body. So on your
Top
foot,
of the foot underneath the sock is perfect.
or on your wrist, and it's just a little flesh-colored Band-Aid. And for
It looks like
12
the birth control
hours,
patch?
it just I don't
Yeah,
know what
just
the, I
cover
don't-
yourself
the
in those
nicotine
patches
just
and
doesn't say birth control.
All
You
right.
don't cover yourself in them.
Oh,
I think you are
man.
one at a time for sure. But
I
yeah,
think I'd
just
wanna
kind
try
of
that.
like leaks in.
you know.
What is it? 10
Let's OD on
milligrams or
weed.
There's
something?
10 or
I
20
want to be the
milligram
first
ones.
guy to die on weed. That'll be awesome. I'll be in the history books and everything. You know?
I don't know because I
be all
was
right.
talking about edibles last week. I was like, they just don't work. And he's like, well, do you eat before you eat the edibles? And I'm like, no, I eat the edibles as food. What the fuck are you talking about? He's like, if you don't eat before you eat the edibles, they have nothing to bind to the fat,
See,
so
I
they don't
educated her.
work.
I educated her.
He
Good.
educated.
So he said you had to have some chicken.
So he said you better eat a
Little
French
bit of a
fry or
fatty.
eat something, and then eat the edible because then it would work. Because if you don't eat like a couple chicken nuggets or something, it's not gonna bind
Both
to
chicken
anything.
nuggets?
A couple
I
chicken
know, the
nuggets.
whole-
She eats
Yeah,
both chicken
I eat
nuggets.
chicken
Both.
nuggets.
She gets the
So I'll
two
eat all
piece.
4 of them, but and then I can get down the edible, and then. But I was just eating that as food, and he's like, "But that's why it doesn't work."
Because you're
Yeah.
digesting it too fast.
Well, you have to have some
No, it
fat
just
in your
doesn't
stomach
work.
to bind, for it to
eating it
bind
like
you.
food.
Or else it's just sitting there like, hey,
Well, it's
let
just
me
a
do
piece
something.
of candy, and
Well,
I
I'm
don't
hungry.
eat
I better
much.
eat some edibles real
Well,
quick.
I'm
Oh boy,
not-
I'm famished. Let's
if
get
I only had,
blottoed real
if I only
quick.
had a quarter of a brownie,
Yeah, you know,
That's
that'll
what
really
I'm
just
thinking
hit
because
the
I want to
spot
get
right
maybe
there.
I want to get high and I'm
I just
full at
wanna
the same
relax.
time.
Well, see, in the patches you can cut up too. So with a lightweight like yourself, sir, you
Yeah,
would want to cut it up into like fourths or
4.
eighths, and then just throw it on. It's 10 to 12 hours time release, man, and you'll stay asleep.
Just put it on your pinky.
And there's
Or
no,
something
there's
like-
some of them
you
that
need
aren't.
to wake up too.
Just
though.
let it
Well,
go.
there's some of it that don't have THC, so it's
So
just
they
like
keep you awake all
isolating the
day.
CBD, which is gonna help you sleep, bro.
Yeah, I like that by the way.
Did he say ABC, BVD, the East Coast family?
Did you just use the
Harmony?
alphabet
Yeah,
to
I fully
describe drugs?
That's all I
to me?
heard. I was
Is that what that was?
CBD, that's the
Yeah.
indica side of things.
Belle Biv DeVoe.
BVD, yeah.
It's a hip hop group from
Yeah,
Philly.
That's the hip hop side of things.
Right.
DI Harmony. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on at Evergreen Apothecary besides the ABCs? and
Dude,
the BVDs?
we actually are doing a really, really kick-ass thing that I've never seen in the 5 years I've been in the industry on the recreational side.
Because you came from radio, which is
Right.
funny that we're all from radio.
But on the recreational side, you can get an ounce for $99, which is top shelf. After tax, 120, right under 120 out the door, which is better than medical prices. But we had a massive harvest that came in, triple digits worth of poundage.
Wow.
So we're just
What
blowing
is it
through
called?
it.
What do you have?
What do we ask
You have some
for?
Durban Poison?
Durban Poison's still top
Triple
shelf.
OG
but we got
Kush?
we got Cindy 99 Hawaiian Diesel, Strawberry Diesel,
There's too
Perplex.
many
Do you have
Oracle.
Shaq Diesel?
He hasn't come out with his own strain yet. Although I did hear
Snoop
there's
Dogg
a Peyton
have a
Manning
diesel?
strain now, which makes a whole lot of sense.
Oh,
'cause
really?
that dude's a full-fledged stoner. You know that. You know?
Really?
No, not at all. But I mean, he's benefiting from the fact that he has Papa John's in town.
Yeah.
Happy about that,
Definitely. I heard
you know?
he got like 125 locations or something crazy like that.
I heard that he was only
Not
at
just
about
in town.
25.
Oh, I heard
But
that.
Whatever.
That's only in town, I guess. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But dude's definitely banking it off the fact that we have
Stoners
legalized
like
marijuana.
pizza.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Number
they're
one
like, hey,
stoner
we're
snack
delivering
besides
your
Funyuns.
Peyton Manning pizza.
Hey,
Hey, Peyton Manning weed.
Since
Yeah.
part of the deal with Chad, who works at Evergreen, is playing an ad, we have a minute-long ad that we just cut last week. I know you have a 10:30 challenge that you want to take a picture. You want me to run the ad real
You
quick?
want in this picture so bad, don't you?
Well, I just want to. Hey, man, I'm here to serve you guys. All
Yeah, always.
Yeah, run the commercial.
right,
Dude,
cool.
Can you
pretty
run it
cool.
over here, though?
Yeah, I can
We
actually.
haven't seen it.
I'm ready. I'm cued.
We have not seen the...
That's pretty well done.
We have ads.
There's that.
Come to Denver's premier dispensary, Evergreen Apothecary, for all your medical and recreational marijuana needs. Located just south of I-25 on Broadway, only 2 doors north of Herman's Hideaway. Evergreen Apothecary has many quality products to choose from. Buds, edibles, transdermal patches, drinks, lotions, and we are also a flagship store for the world-renowned Open Vape, a personal vaporizer that everyone loves.
It's what's inside that counts.
We pride ourselves on the highest customer service with knowledgeable bud tenders that match every customer with exactly what they need and want. Come to Evergreen Apothecary on the northeast corner of Broadway in Iowa and mention World Viral TV to receive an additional 10% off your entire order. Now serving everyone 21 years of age and older. Open 10 to 7 every day. Evergreen Apothecary, South Denver's finest medical and recreational cannabis center.
Cool, huh?
Yeah.
That was it right there.
There we go.
Woo! Just boobs in the picture.
Speaking of sponsors, our Koyos guy sent over an ad. Have we played that lately?
Where did you sent that to me on Facebook, right?
Oh man.
What?
It's okay if he's not
Koyos?
interested
Why not?
because
The-
let's
the
talk about
coitus?
Koyos
Yeah,
again
all
because
right.
our
Okay,
friend
cool.
that we
Yeah,
had
run
last
that
week,
ad.
I don't mind
second.
that. Okay.
Chris Miller, who developed Koyos, gave Monica Lee, our guest last week, a
Right.
bottle. Somehow she jacked a bottle from one of you two.
Jacked.
Chris.
Oh, I'm sure. Probably
I
Chris.
don't know. Probably Chris, because you know he was trying to get
Wink,
her
wink,
pants.
smile.
Yeah. Well, I saw her posting on Facebook yesterday, and she said, I actually took it, and I
Yeah.
like it.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Well, I am considering. So let's talk about it for a minute.
It's
while
great.
You've got his commercial queued up.
What it is, it's all natural. It was developed over like 10 years of all natural products. It's like
You
all
said
natural
like Adderall,
Adderall.
but I want the bottle to say Adderall, and then I'll take it because
Right.
I'll know it'll get me high.
Yeah,
So
it'd be
we just-
Does that
cool,
make
man.
sense?
Here, give me a Sharpie. Anyway, it's called Koyos.
I
What
would
it does,
believe it then.
it increases your muscle drive, enhances your focus. People use it to help create lucid dreams, like dreams that you drive.
Oh,
You know that half awake
Right.
dream? People use it for that a lot. Increased memory, clarity. I take it in the morning,
okay.
and it really does. Like in the morning when I go to my day job where I have to look at numbers and spreadsheets,
Right?
it allows me to just, and then
Because I don't need more focus on Real Housewives of Orange County. Like
Right,
it's
right, right.
there. I'm hearing it. I've
Yeah.
probably seen the
It's
episode
background.
once or twice.
no, it
I mean,
really is.
it'll bug me if I have to focus.
I highly recommend taking them in the capsule form.
You snorted one this morning.
Yeah, don't do that.
Never gonna live that down.
No.
You want to see the ad?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Koyos.
Don't snort it.
It's true, I crave you. It's true, I crave you. I walked into the room dripping in gold.
Chris
Miller.
Miller. We may actually, we're in talks right now to possibly bring the Chris Miller show.
It's gonna be a lot of show.
Yeah.
He's
I like
a
Chris
lot of
Miller.
guy.
Back to the
Is his okay? He said his IQ is 169 or 160.
160.
I bet it is closer to like 180. I'm not kidding.
He's stupid smart.
He is ridiculous smart. He was
Yeah.
like sitting across from, I don't know, an encyclopedia or something
Yeah, he
in a pink shirt.
he just knows, like, he doesn't sleep and he reads and just does stuff.
It
all,
just seems like he knows
Yeah.
everything
You
about
know Chris
everything. Of his
Miller.
little
Yeah.
he's a. If you just see him, you automatically think that he's
douchebag.
he's
Fratty.
a bro.
A frat.
He's
fratty
a bro.
boy.
Go
Yeah.
douchebag.
You're like total bro. Look at him. He probably goes out to the View House.
But
and
he
hangs
totally
out.
isn't.
Fist
Oh,
up, brah.
guess what? So the girl who gave you a bad haircut, and my baby daddy, the ex, I guess went to the View House, and I guess you can get laid there. Like,
Yeah, you're already laid there.
yeah. So he went and got.
Where's this? What's the
Yeah,
address?
the View House.
It's right across from
What?
Coors Field.
There's
Okay,
two of them.
good,
There's
okay,
one
okay.
across from Coors
Oh, and there's
Field,
one in Centennial.
and they've built one in Centennial,
Right.
the old Trail Dust Steakhouse.
Yeah.
So I guess
So the
there's
slide there is
lot
a
of,
totally different purpose.
Slide.
There's no more slider ties on the wall. They don't cut your ties.
That's where my my
wear a
mom met
tie.
my stepdad, who they've been
At Trail
happily
Side?
married. No, they
Trail
both worked
Dust.
at Trail Dust. Yeah.
Oh,
I used to go down and
I
slide
grew
on
up,
it.
and that was like between that and the Country Dinner Playhouse. That was like our birthday outings.
Yeah.
Because we lived in Parker.
We
so
used
it
to
was
we
like,
used to have a trail dust.
Oh, and Casa Bonita, of course.
Oh,
Don't
of
forget
course,
everything.
yeah.
Nacho cheese on me.
We used to have a trail dust at Westminster Mall.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
So
the one
those
I
of
would
us
go
in the
to.
northern
Okay.
suburbs. That's
Oh,
where we would
right.
go.
Right there in
Yeah.
the parking lot of Westminster.
Yeah, it was
Well,
like
not
weird.
even around
The
anymore,
one
right?
down south had an arson incident.
Didn't the one up north too?
I thought they had more of like a
So-
murder possible incident.
Oh,
maybe.
They
Yeah,
had
yeah,
an
yeah,
arson
yeah.
incident, so it burned down, and then they turned it into a nightclub called like Jazz or Rave or something stupid. And now it's a view house, and it's got this pimp ass view of the
Yeah.
mountains and Park Meadows and
Yeah.
IKEA, which is awesome.
Everything has a view of IKEA.
Everything has a view down south of IKEA, and yeah, you can get laid there. So just go there. If
Yeah,
Get
you're-
laid.
The one here,
Let's go.
the
you
one
can
in
get
Denver,
a beer and you can
Yeah, why
get
not?
pussy.
Take some
You
class
know.
and we'll fucking
Pussy and
Hey,
donuts.
I think
let's
so.
go like that.
I think
Take
there
some
should
pills.
be more donuts around more weed shops. Is there
My
not more
brain's smart.
donuts around the weed shops?
I mean, for the most part, there's a Winchell's down the street.
I saw that, but there should be a Krispy Kreme somewhere.
Did you see that there was a Girl Scout at the beginning of the year that was selling Girl Scout cookies
Outside
out
of
front?
the-
and
was it
made
yours?
a killing. No, huh?
Oh,
No.
yeah,
I
she
just
killed
saw
it.
that.
She's like, I got cookies.
Yeah, made a
And
killing
she's
off
like,
it.
and not only they're not $3.50 a box like my friend over here, they're $7 a box. There's
I'll
a
take
markup,
3.
unless you have your card.
Right. Show me your card. We'll get you a discount.
21% tax
Yeah.
out here. People.
Oh, that's not right.
That was like
Isn't
the
that
top news
crazy?
story that day. And
It
they're like,
totally
Girl
was.
Scout cookies,
Look at her
selling
interview.
cookies. Like,
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
People who are stoned. Yeah.
here's a question that I've often wondered, and I don't understand. Medical grade marijuana and the top shelf recreational, same stuff?
Supposed to be the same stuff. You actually have to designate a plant.
But
when it's-
why do I have to pay like ridiculously more for the recreational?
Because the medical
'Cause you
patients.
can?
Well,
Just
the
say
medical
it.
patients have had to go and see a doctor and get their red
Get
card
a
be
license,
registered with the state
which
and
is like
everything.
$100.
Which happens in like a fucking food truck that drives by.
Yep, for sure.
Really?
Well, and also
When does it come
along
by?
with that, though, you got to figure that all the Colorado residents are actually open to go get their red card, whereas we're making a little more money off of the tourism. On top of it, as the bill states, the first $40 million that comes from tax revenue is actually really generated off of the recreational side of things. So,
Because
as
the
I-
medicinal's been going for a while.
You can use your
anyway.
voice, Jess.
long time for a while.
Someone's knocking.
Go see who it is.
Do you want to send her by herself?
Yeah.
It might be
They're probably from the
somebody
fucking
from next
motel.
door.
Take a camera.
Bring
It
them
might
in
be
here,
Brent.
too, you know?
They could put her on
Why not?
surveillance
Oh,
too.
yeah.
It's actually a truck. Like there's a distributing
What's
truck in the
going
back.
on? I
Oh, you have a
That's
delivery
the
coming?
parking lot right there.
Oh,
Let me
fuck
see
them.
what's
It's a
going on.
delivery. It's not for me.
It's a keg. I see a keg.
Oh, let's get... Can they bring the cake down?
They probably
You gonna
could.
bring up the security footage up here?
Yeah.
All right.
You guys want to do cake
Wow.
stands?
This
Anybody?
place is like the
I'm
Avengers
in.
headquarters.
Beer
Pretty cool, right?
bongs.
Beer bong.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Flamingo
We like it.
bongs. Have you seen that?
I have not
No.
seen
we
that.
went to a hoity-toity barbecue with some friends that live in like way too nice a house for
Yeah.
as white trash as they are.
I love to cover up.
Those friends are awesome.
It's called a beard.
So we go to this party, and instead of doing beer bongs, they have the plastic flamingos,
Oh.
and they cut the very tip of the beak off,
Uh-huh.
and you lay them on their back because it's open. And they pour 2 beers into it, and then you
You
tilt
flamingo
it-
bong.
Yeah, flamingo bong.
Well, why
Oh.
wouldn't you?
It's like how
kiss the moon.
flamingos feed their young.
Yeah, you're taking
Right.
it right out of
Just
the
dropping
mouth.
it right in your mouth.
Yeah.
You make it like regurgitate.
Yeah,
At
you're
least
like,
you're not doing it out of the other end.
What were you
Tweet,
talking about,
tweet.
Chad?
Regurgitating, that's what I was
Yeah,
talking
the
about.
regurgitating. With
That didn't look like regurgitating.
bigger.
That was
Yeah,
a whole.
yeah.
I was ready to like
You're
block
like, whoa,
my
whoa.
eye, dude.
Could've been a lot
Like,
of
I
different
knew that
Your
someone
shit
was coming
burns.
at me. I didn't want it in my eye, messing up my extensions here.
Like you're puking a whole ham there. That's good.
So anyway, it
Chew
is
your
basically
food,
the
man.
same weed. You're just taxing the recreational guys
Very much so.
because they didn't
Tell
have
the
to jump through
truth,
the
because
hoops.
Well,
you're
like I
talking
said-
to me.
Like I said, basically
Mano
you have
a
to
mano.
designate a plant in the seed or clone state as far as whether it's going to be rec or medical.
And there's a
So-
whole separate room for medical and rec, right?
Area- yeah, you have to. You're supposed to keep them separated. Now,
Yeah.
some places around town will kind of be. It'll just be 2 different shelves, but
Yeah.
for
Does
the-
it make the recreational people angry at the medical people?
No,
sometimes?
because
I'd be
the
mad.
rec guys still
Everybody's
have a
still
guy.
stoned.
Yeah, the
you
rec-
know?
the
You
rec
still have a
guys,
dude
true.
that you call.
Yeah.
And they only
once in a
drop
while,
by
so,
recreationally
you know.
if their dude is out of town.
That's
Right.
true.
It
That's
is.
true. You do have
Yeah.
a dude because you don't want to pay 20%
Yeah.
tax.
Actually,
I-
the worst
Unless
part
you
is
want
seeing the
really
poor
good
medical
weed.
people.
Yeah.
The medical people when their card expires and they forget to renew renew it, and then they have to go down the rec side, and they're like, holy
Oh my
crap,
God,
what
can't afford
costs
any of
so
this.
much
Yeah, no,
money.
can I get a couple joints, and that's it, dude. You
A
know?
couple joints for what they were getting for a half ounce on
For
the other
sure.
side.
Yep.
Oh, that
So-
sucks.
Yeah, I've seen like.
So
I've
where
seen-
do you get the cards? Can
Yeah.
you get someone
There's a
have a
bunch
doctor
of
that you
asking
recommend?
for
I have a doctor
asking
that I
for a
will-
friend?
I
Right.
totally have a place that I go to. It's called Herbal Health Systems. You go online to herbalhealthsystems.com. They actually
Okay.
have evening
course
evening
they do.
appointments and stuff. And
Yeah.
there's a New Yorker
'Cause the
dude named
dispensary's
Channing
fucking
that's
closed at
really
7,
cool that
but
runs the place. So.
I'm sorry, who runs?
There's a dude named Channing. He's from New York that runs the place.
Okay.
Really cool dude.
Okay.
So
Now,
Because I would like to obtain a card
Just-
because I don't like tax. I
Yeah.
was living in Vegas and the casinos had to absorb state tax. I'm into federal tax. I'll do that for you, but I want to
State tax
come next
fucking-
door
yeah.
and see you for the
sure.
mint candy bars, but I don't really want to pay.
Well, as I tell
That
all of the
price. I'll
Colorado
pay your
residents,
price.
like I tell all the Colorado residents, if you plan on buying weed more than once or twice in the next year, then it's best
Get it
for you to
just
go get it.
because.
well, and a lot of people don't want to get a card because they don't want to be on a list.
Right. Well, and also, if you ever get contacted because you're on that list, then you could probably sue that person that contacts you because you're actually
It's a
covered
doctor
by the same
patient.
HIPAA laws that hospitals have. So we can't disclose that information. Nobody's dude, I've had my card for 6 years, and I've never got that call like, dude, I saw your name on this list, and I was wondering, like...
It won't affect
It
a
does-
job.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you know,
they're-
people are fucking paranoid.
All the time, dude.
People are
It's stoners,
paranoid.
though, bro.
And
You
they're
get sto-
stoned.
You get
Yeah.
paranoid
Right.
on it. Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
just thinking.
one hit.
One
One hit
hit,
wonder
dude, and
over
he's like,
here.
what's
If
going
I
on?
was, if
I
I
know.
was,
Follow me.
You
if
get
I
so
was
paranoid.
18 and getting ready to go to college right now, I would 100% go to med school, general practice, and then just come out and be a weed doctor because you never have to diagnose anything again in your life.
You just say it just weed.
Does it
Cure
hurt?
it. Chronic.
Cool. Here.
Chronic. Chronic. It's
Yeah.
chronic.
By
It's
the way, did
chronic.
you see the Bronco game? Let me fill out your...
Right.
Yeah.
As a doctor, you no longer have to be
I
a
don't know
doctor.
if you'd get into med school with Facebook now as it is.
Oh, I
and
wouldn't.
Shit that they
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
Just stuff that they look at now. I mean,
Yeah.
is so much different than what we. tried
Not
to
only
get in
that,
college.
I couldn't get a job.
Oh, I couldn't eat it with my mouth.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
This is our job. That we
Well, probably like a year and a half ago, Matt Need used to sit in that chair.
I recall that.
Yep. And
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and
I
so
talked to him yesterday.
You look different, man.
we had
Thank
a
you.
I thought
we had a
you look
career-
good.
Lost
Yeah,
a
it's
little
worked out
weight,
better.
a little-
we had a career
yeah.
counselor come in
Oh, yes.
as our guest, and basically they asked us all the questions. You know,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think of this? Do you do this? But, at the end of it, she basically looked up at both of us and said, "Neither one of you are employable."
You're qualified to do nothing.
Yeah.
Well, she's like, you're both intelligent. You know, it's not a problem.
Right.
But you're an HR fucking nightmare. We
Right.
couldn't have you anywhere near a business.
Right. Or a girl at a business.
Right,
or
right,
a-
yeah, they're like-
I remember for school we had to do the career day where
Yeah.
you take your class to whatever establishment, and like 5 of us, it was like the Golden 5. Got to pick where we got to go. So my friend Shauna picks the radio station KAZY, which was 106.7
Yeah.
at the time, back in the day, KZ. And I pick Home Sweet Home, which was a head shop down the street in Aurora. And so they didn't know that. They just thought it was a gift shop because that's what I'd listed it as. But it was a gift pipes and tobacco
Sure.
shop. And this was, oh, Jesus,
Way
take the
before.
wheel, 28 years ago or something crazy. Back in the early, like late 80s.
Sure.
89 maybe. Yeah. Something like that. And so, yeah, we walk in and my teacher was like, "Are you kidding me?
You
Career
can't be
day?"
here.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm just
everyone,
selling incense.
everyone
I'm just selling
18
that.
and over had to stay out, or under had to stay outside. So we could go
You
in and look at
couldn't,
the glass pipes and look at all of them.
Yeah.
The incense. And I was like, they sell incense and it's a gift shop. It's legit. They're like, you're going to go really far.
You're like, I didn't bring you to a strip club.
I'm like, yeah, they're
Right.
like, you're going to go really far if this is like your career aspiration.
Right.
So I went to school to be a sex therapist.
Well, in all reality,
Me too.
All right.
Actually,
I
think.
actually did.
Yeah.
I went to college and got a
Oh.
bachelor's to be.
We should
She's-
talk
free to be
now.
a
You
sex
got a
therapist.
degree in it. All right.
Yeah, because
she
I
actually
dropped
is.
out.
if
Oh,
I
yeah.
had to listen to people's shit all fucking day, it was going to be the best shit possible.
right?
Ugh.
I want to hear your freak flag shit. Come on, lay it out here.
Yeah.
I ended with cross-dressers and transsexuals. But I got the married couples, I got the sex offenders where they have a whole housing development in Lakewood of fucking sex offenders. They stick them all in like a whole...
Let's put them all together.
Yeah,
So they can
and-
compare stories.
Right. Well, they were living in homes together,
Plot
like
and
3 or
plan.
4 to a home, so they can go to work and come back and check in and like leave from 7 to 7. It's so fucked up, and then I have to go run a group and look at me and I have fake nails and still tits at the time, but
I'd like to go to one of those
Just
places
silly.
and during like one of their meetings and they're all around and you just like throw a hustler down and just watch them stare at it. You're like, who's first?
Who's
huh?
gonna reach?
Who's gonna reach
Who's
for
gonna
it?
reach, motherfucker?
Who's gonna go?
It would be like
They're all sweating,
I
you
don't
know?
even know what would happen.
Have like the
Oh.
18 one and then
Yeah.
like the tranny one and see who goes for which
right,
one.
see
Yeah.
who goes
Yeah,
for
yeah.
what. Yeah.
It's like throwing $1 down
Yeah.
at Jesus Saves.
Yeah.
Just watch them all like look at each other like, all right, who's
I know
gonna
which
bite
one.
my throat out
yeah.
for it?
Which one of us is
Speaking of transgender,
yeah.
I believe on
Always.
How's that going?
2 weeks from now,
Yeah.
2 weeks from now, our in studio guest will be a comedian and good friend of mine, Jordan Waliba.
Oh yeah,
I love
Jordan,
a good
very
tranny.
funny.
I've only
She
met her
is.
as she,
Yeah.
but
Then
she
respectfully, she
right
is she.
she's in process.
Mm.
But I have friends that went to school with her that didn't know her as she, only as he. So it makes it interesting, and she's the person I go to for any like stupid questions.
Yeah, dumb. Yeah.
And she's cool enough to let me ask really stupid questions.
She
Oh,
performed.
yeah.
She performed at Herman's, and so did he. So
He before she.
he before
He
she.
did, and then she did again.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
They did.
Yeah, it's only
Well,
awkward.
not
The same
as a
crowd, do you
duo.
think?
It's only awkward for you guys.
No.
Right. Not for her.
No, it was all. She's,
for us.
I've had her in studio before. She cracks me up.
I bet she's.
Yeah, she's
great.
cool.
She's fun. So she's
Yeah.
going to be here in like 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Which is going to be. Do you know Jordan?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've known
Done
Jordan
shows with
for
her?
a long time, ever since I started. I remember first seeing Jordan around. What was it, Gennaro's? Yeah, Gennaro's. There used to be a mic there.
Gennaro's has a different kind of mic all the time. They go from
Oh,
comedy
boy.
mics to
Yeah.
musical open mics. To, I mean, they're just
Yeah.
whatever's good. We'll do it.
That was a pretty horrible show. It was it was pretty bad.
You're
but
just gonna say it.
oh yeah, like it sucked. It was really bad because
They just
everyone
pushed the
just
salad
wanted
bar
to,
out of the way.
Yeah,
love
they did.
this.
Like everyone just
So
wanted
up
to eat
north,
their pizza.
This is
Yeah.
what you're speaking of.
Gennaro's.
No, right down the
Oh,
street,
it's like
pretty
here.
much.
Oh,
Broadway.
it is. Okay.
Yeah, that little pizza joint.
Okay.
And,
Got
but
it. Oh, I know where that
it
is.
was good though. Like if you said something, and if everyone just put down their pizza and turned around for a minute, you're like, I won. All right. So like
Yes.
it kind
Is
of
that
became
not
a bit
the
of a
weirdest
game.
fucking thing when a bar hires a comedy show but doesn't really advertise it or tell the customers about it?
Oh,
and then the comedy
yeah.
show just starts?
And we don't know what to do.
And then they
You
hate
know,
it.
I'm just like,
Yeah, I'm just
Yep.
here
eating
for the
and
pizza.
you're just, I don't know
Not
what.
your dog and pony shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck's going on over
But the
there.
balloon animals are fucking
Guess I
coming
can't
out
propose
next.
to my
Oh
wife
God.
during this dinner, huh?
Yeah.
This dinner's
I see
ruined.
that happen a lot, and you just like people have no idea what the fuck to do. I emceed a comedy show at the Hard Rock on 16th. When it was advertised, there were some things going on, and the people in the front area were there for the comedy show, but they were seating tables, walk-in tables,
Just seating.
around.
Yeah.
And people were walking in, and there's a comic, and they're just walking in going, "Yeah, whatever, dude.
Confusion.
I don't get it."
I was gonna say it makes
Yeah.
for a better heckling.
Yeah, but it's
you know?
it's an awkward heckling because they don't know if they don't know that they're heckling at
Throwing
first.
Oh
and
boy.
shit at you.
Yeah.
Now that for where it's okay to heckle, it's like, oh, that was a good heckle. Like that is so unacceptable to me in comedy shows. Like this has become a trend where it's like, oh, good. Well, that'll give you a good chance with a heckler. It's a good chance with a heckler.
I don't
like.
Why
Why is
would
this
you
acceptable?
want that?
Like,
I'm just
like
thinking food
if
fight.
you're at a movie, you're right, and some guy just opens up his phone. There's a little bit of a light. Everyone's like, oh, please. Will you turn that off?
Right.
You're ruining the experience, and the entertainment is the size of a house.
Right.
And it's so loud that it's giving you a headache.
Right.
But with a comic, just one person up there going, hello, everybody. I'm going to bare my soul for all of you for entertainment purposes. And everyone's like, fuck you. And it's like,
like,
oh,
"Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
okay. I like this guy. I like him. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, rip into him. This guy's a
Yeah.
jerk. How dare he entertain me? How dare
Yeah,
he?
I can't
I just
stand
want
it.
to eat my pizza and argue with my family.
Yeah.
That's all I
Hate
want.
my family.
This guy with jokes, get off. you
What's
know?
he trying to lighten the mood
Yeah,
around here?
what an asshole. Who is he?
I
Yeah.
I went to a scheduled comedy show, not an open mic, but a booked show up in North Glen at some fucking shit ass dive bar on like 92nd and Pecos.
That sounds great.
Yeah. Oh, just fucking
Party
horrible.
town.
Let's go there
But-
after the show.
The only reason I went there is Adam Caton Holland went there to prime his set right before he was on late night. With I think he was on Kimmel.
Yeah, I think he was on
He was
Kimmel.
going to do his first like TV set on Kimmel.
Wow.
So we went to this bar to do this set. You know, just run through it one last time.
Sure.
And the guy's been drinking since like 2:00, still sitting at the bar, the neighborhood drunk, and he starts in and Adam just destroys this guy to the point where the guy just picks up his jacket and walks out of the bar and leaves.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but Adam was like, I really came here to work on my set, and I really wanted to run through this, and work out some things. And then this fucking asshole wants to come and just
jerk on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was the best. I loved. Derek Rush was on that show.
Oh, Derek Rush.
And the guy started in on Derek, and Derek's black, and we're in North Glen. He's like the only black guy for like 5-mile radius.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that about North Glen.
Yeah.
It's like Parker?
No. It's
Parker's.
white trash.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
No
Yeah.
money.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no.
I just remember there was one black family in high school. The Young family. They had 5
You still
kids.
know their names.
Yeah, the Young family. They had 5 kids. One in every grade.
We all got
I mean, yeah, one of them owns the Big O Tire in Parker. Hi, Mike. Hi. Okay. Go on.
He's putting on
You're
tires
one
right now. He's
black
like,
guy
"Hello."
story. I know.
Thanks for
now
remembering me.
Back
The
to
black guy
your
in
one
school.
black
Yeah,
guy
let me go back to my one.
I appreciate
Now
it.
back to your
I'm
one
honored.
black guy story.
Let me look like the racist. Oh, Brent's here. Will you let him in? He's out back. Sorry,
Is Brent black?
No, Brent
Oh,
Boland
shit.
is white
I
as
was
pure
gonna
as the
try and
driven
make
snow.
up
Yeah,
or
we're
something.
trying to get some extra.
Should I get some black guys in here? Make up for this?
Black eyes. Black eyes.
Black
Did you not listen the
guys.
first time?
I wore the Ray Rice wife beater last
Yeah, she did.
Did you
on
see?
my jersey.
Now the NFL is
Oh,
trying to
man.
wiggle off of that one.
Yes.
Bullshit.
I know, and I heard that song, Wiggle, 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 Wiggle.
Now Goodell is trying to say that they didn't receive the tape until TMZ brought it out,
Right.
and the guy that sent it to him came right out in public and said, "No, I sent it to
sorry.
him.
In
It's been
April.
received. I
Yeah.
sent it to him in April. They've known."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Goodell's like, "No, we didn't know. We
And I
don't."
normally don't talk sports,
check
but
those
this is
emails.
not. Yeah, they do talk. It's like they said that the guy who did the shooting at the Dark Knight Theater thing had sent
Holmes,
the entire
yeah.
plan to CU psychology department,
Right.
step by step.
Right, what he was gonna do.
And it
Well-
happened to actually be sitting in a mail pile from 2 weeks prior
And nobody had
to
opened
the
it.
shooting,
Yeah.
and no one had
No one had opened the mail yet.
done it.
Well, you know what?
But I leave my mail in the mailbox for a long time, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know what
I
I
could
hate
be
about
guilty,
that?
too.
Like, they try to blame that professor, saying, like,
They
you could have
did.
stopped it all.
They did.
But you know what? That shit always happens.
Yes.
Like, you know Dahmer? Remember Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah.
His
he
dad,
ate my heart out.
His dad, like, he could have stopped it all. He could have
Oh.
stopped all of it. Like, he was going
Yeah, if
through
his dad would have
Jeff's-
pulled out.
No, yeah, exactly. If he never married that girl, if Jeffrey Dahmer's father never fell in love, he would have never murdered. But one day, like his dad, he found this box right in Jeff's
Yes,
room.
okay,
He found
I know
this
this
box.
story, I like
it's,
you.
It's like I don't know, it was
Trophy box?
It was a 1 foot by 1 foot box, right? And he finds it. And he asks Jeff one day. He's like, Jeff, what's in this box? And Dahmer's all like, oh, nothing, Dad. He's like, Jeff, what's in this box? I just want to ask you, what's in the box? He's like, nothing at all. He's like, well, I'm gonna open it up because it was like once his dad's like special like keepsake box or whatever. And he's like, this is mine. This is my property. I want to see what's in it. And he's like, well, I'm gonna go open it, Jeff. And he's like, fine. You know what? I just want to have a little bit of privacy. But if you're gonna invade that, I'm out. So Dahmer walks out of the house. And his dad goes downstairs to open the box, like with a hammer. And as he's about to break it, like Dahmer comes back because he's like, "Shit,
Right,
right.
I
Can't
can't,
have
I can't
it,
just,
can't have it."
yeah, I can't let it happen yet." And he comes down and he goes, "Dad, listen, there's just a lot of pornographic material in there. All right, and if you open it
Always
up,
blame it on
I'm gonna
porn."
feel really awkward because Grandma's here. I'll open up for you tomorrow. Can we do that?" And his dad's like, Okay, Jeff, that's fine. Gives him back the box, and inside that box was a human head.
Yeah. Right.
So if you would have just cracked it open.
So he replaced it with pornographic material the next day and opened it for his dad?
Maybe. Or maybe it just was forgotten about. And
Didn't they make a movie about that called Seven? No. What's in the box? No.
Oh, there was
just a
Seven.
little head.
That was a head.
That was just about,
That was a
That was a
Seven
porn called
Sins.
Glory Hole.
Oh, there
That was about Seven
my bad,
Sins or something.
Yeah, Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
That was just about like UPS, and they'll deliver anything
That's
for a
right.
price.
Yeah.
You know, what can Brown do for you?
you.
Deliver this man
Yeah.
his human's head.
Yeah, and you know
His
they do it.
wife's
They
head,
come
I
from
mean, you know?
Mexico all the time.
Heads?
Yes, from the border. You don't know about Heads from the Border?
Is that
It's
right?
a program. It's a nonprofit called Heads from the Border.
We need
If
your
you
donations.
travel a certain way to Mexico, your head will come back to your house in a box.
Yeah.
That's hot.
You know that thrift
I gotta
shop?
stay off that
Flossie
road.
McGrew's?
Yeah.
They got a lot of heads.
Yeah.
You know, right down the street, the little thrift shop for
Flossie
Halloween.
McGrew's.
You
Is
know,
that
Oh,
place
that
still-
place
still open?
creeps
Where do you
the
think those
shit
kids
out of
come
me.
from? You know,
Flossie
Flossie
McGrew.
Flossie
Is it still open?
McGrew's?
McGrew's.
I think so.
I think it is.
It's all made
could
of
be wrong.
tinfoil, Chris.
I don't
isn't
know.
It? Is it all made of tinfoil?
I think it's 50% chance that it's closed. I don't know.
I think
Only
that
my
it's-
head is made of tinfoil.
Actually,
It
I haven't
is
seen it in
South
a while. I
Broadway.
think you're right.
Yeah.
The only thing that stays here are dispensaries. So.
And
Right.
Herman's Hideaway.
Amster
Antique
Broadway.
stores, some
If
good
somebody
Right.
goes out of business, a dispensary immediately takes over.
They'll
the
always
lease.
keep
Amster
up.
Broadway, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Hey, do
So-
you want to play a Herman's ad while we get some more people on the set?
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
No.
Okay.
All day.
Go ahead. Hey, Brent, come all over.
Herman's Hideaway on the corner of Iowa and Broadway. Your favorite independent anti-corporate venue featuring Westward's best patio. Now serving award-winning food. From metal to jazz to hip-hop, Herman's Hideaway has something for everyone. And if you want to book your act at Herman's Hideaway, email booking@hermanshideaway.com or call 303-777-2535. There's only one venue, family owned and operated for over 50 years. Holding it down in Denver. Go to hermanshideaway.com for more information and show listings.
I think everybody in the room would like a little pink box.
I would love the pink
So
box.
who
If
do we
someone's
have here?
delivering it? Sorry, pink box.
We got this. We're talking about the pink box, and
Okay.
you're
It's
worried
actually about voodoo donuts.
Joining us on set now is
Not
a good
Voodoo
friend of
Donuts.
mine and a local musician, Mr. Brent Boland from Water Tower.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're doing a little solo stuff too now. I see you've been playing out.
We're on a bit of a break.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've seen you playing.
Does it break in a band mean someone's in rehab?
I think it's a
Not
That's a
our
national band.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just Motley Crue. I woke up with the name.
That's a hiatus.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a hiatus.
that's a national band.
Okay.
But
When
it's
a
not
local
old
band
band,
is
old
on a
guys.
break, it means someone's acting like an asshole.
Oh, all right. Who's the asshole?
Actually, not the case. I think we're
gas
too
for
old
the band.
and lazy for that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just, think let some stuff pile up on us, so we're kind of taking
Everyone's
a few months.
dealing a
and-
little bit.
Yep, so.
You've had some big news recently. The school up in Lyons.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know the backstory with Brent's dad was the teacher in Lyons, who was a teacher up there for 30 years, who unfortunately perished in the floods last year.
You guys
And
are having such a good time.
no, we'll come back to a good time. We're only gonna
We did shootings earlier. It's
We're only going to
okay.
bring it down for a second, then we're going to bring it back up
All right, perfect.
because the community,
Don't worry.
the community of Lyons has really rallied together and come together, and also stepped up about your dad.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
why don't you tell that story?
Yeah, it was a pretty humbling experience. My dad taught for 30 years up there, retired in 1989, and so when the flood hit, he and my mom left in two cars. They got separated, and my dad went back to the house thinking my mom had gone there and swept away in the floodwaters and passed away. So people in the town just came out of the woodwork to try to help us out and find him when he was missing. He was missing for a week, and as the year went on, a bunch of the kids who had him in class decided to start a petition to rename the elementary school. But it's the only elementary school in Lyons, so it's a tough
Right.
hill to climb to say we're going to rename the town school to some other guy's name,
Right.
But the school district went ahead and renamed the bus lane in front of the school after him, and they put a big sandstone, basically marker up.
Memorial.
Memorial.
Oh, how
Mention what he
wonderful.
had done, and there's a bench out in front. And the Vasquez family from Lions is incredible. They just donated the stone. And
Yeah, the Vasquez family, they own Blue Mountain Stone.
Yep.
One of the biggest stone people in. Everybody knows them up in that area. If you ever buy the big red flagstone stuff or sandstone, if it's from Colorado, it probably came from this family.
Wow.
Yeah, they're incredible people.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Yeah. My dad taught all of them, so they're just like,
Amazing.
anything you guys need.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
But also through the last year, you guys have done several benefits up there. You did the reopening of Lions, where you invited everyone up just to come and have dinner or spend some money in the local shop.
Yeah, just
that
get
was
it going.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We did that in January of last year, and it was total crapshoot because we didn't know whether or not we were going to get any kind of weather or what the turnout might be. Just so happened it was like a 60-degree day in January. And, we had put the news out, 9 News picked it up because my sisters were kind of hammering on everybody they could. So they brought us in to do a little segment on it, and it just worked out perfectly because tons of people went up just to spend some money. Like a bunch of people I didn't even see, but we got messages from restaurants saying we ran out of food. People waited 45 minutes. Nobody even blinked an eye. Nobody complained. Because basically we were saying these guys, the town shut down for 2 months, October and November. Nobody made a dime. The businesses that reopened don't know that they're going to make it through the winter because there's no reason to go to Lions in the winter. So the town was just packed. It was a beautiful night. And,
that's
we ended up,
awesome.
Very cool.
we got to donate. So not only did all the businesses do really well, we did a silent auction, and my sister's a fitness person, so she did a bunch of fitness classes and ended up donating over $16,000 to the Lions Community Foundation, which was awesome.
Wow. Yeah, they did. It was
It
great.
was cool.
Wow.
So,
Brent's sister actually was my daughter's volleyball coach.
Oh, how
Yeah.
funny.
How weird is
Small
that?
world.
The world is like this crazy
Yeah.
little, yeah, pretty cool. And then she just retired, right?
yeah, she hung up her coaching duties.
Yeah.
Yeah, and someone else took the program over, and now her daughter took a full-time job at Longmont High School as well, so they're both there. And
Everybody's, yeah.
Yeah.
They from Longmont to Lions, you got to watch out for their little mafia there.
They're
running shit up
playing
there.
two players. You know who's running shit up there. Okay.
Most
Watch
of them
out
don't
for
look as awkward.
But anyway, Water Tower had been playing out of town. You guys had been doing a bunch of shows, and then I noticed that you've been doing a bunch of smaller acoustic stuff, running with
Yeah,
the
a little
Benormous
bit.
kids a bit, huh?
Yeah, well, I speaking of Gennaro's,
Yeah.
had played. Davey B runs the
Mhm,
open
open
mic down
mic
there,
there, yeah.
so he'd invited me to go up to Longmont and play, and so I did that a month or so ago, and then put out the word about this. So well, definitely the least talented of the bunch. Some of those guys, like Bobby Boland, like Chris Dismuke, who's playing tomorrow in Longmont. Those guys are.
They have Davey B, who is the bass player in one of the upper echelon local bands, Lost Point here in Denver, has opened a small independent representation company label-ish thing, and he's just stockpiling all of these phenomenal singer-songwriters from Denver. Huge. I mean, it's crazy.
That's great.
And they all get up on stage, and it's you see a guy, and you're like, oh, I'm not going to see anything better than that tonight. This is awesome. Then the next guy comes up, and you're like, holy shit, he's better than that
really
guy.
good.
And then the next guy comes up, and
Wow, really finding all the talent.
Explains why.
He's been in the music scene in Denver for at least a decade, and then just kind of weeding through and finding people, and then I think he friend minds me. That's what I'm going to say.
Probably.
See how that goes? Yeah, I'm just going to take all responsibility. Yeah, that's.
They're playing here with my band on the 25th of
Lost Point?
October. Lost Point. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think my wife was supposed to be on that show, and they just had to pull. Huh?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Did it say Deftones?
Deftones.
Yeah, we're doing a
tribute band.
Deftones tribute band.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Chris fronts a Deftones tribute band.
I did not know that.
Yep. Chris has 12 bands.
Something like that.
That's funny.
He even has a band in Philadelphia that he flies and just sings for. And then
Okay.
goes back. Yeah.
Well,
The theme song today was actually my music.
I like it.
Yeah.
Good job, Chris.
More
Thanks.
Chris Thomas on the Chris Thomas show.
Yes. Chris Thomas is amazing.
But anyway,
No shade.
the reason this all came around is because I was actually on the phone with Davey B the other night, and he's like, "Hey, did you hear Brent's new song?" I was like, "Yeah, it's good." He's like, "Yeah, he wrote it about his dad and all this stuff that was going on, blah blah blah." And I was like, "You know what? I haven't talked to him in a while. I'm going to invite him on the show." So we invited you on the show to come talk about what you have going on, but mostly I want you to play that song.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
No
Kind of
problem.
looking for the song.
Yeah, I mean, you're not ugly, but we do want music.
I understand.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit of a square, so it's better that I just go in the place.
He's like a computer nerd during the day.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Our last musical guest needed a shot of tequila or a shot of whiskey before
She was tequila, right?
Do you need anything today before you sing for us?
No, I got some things if you need. No,
I would melt into
We got some vitamin B12. We've been snorting it this morning.
Do not.
Apothecary
Do
or
not.
shot.
That's what I was saying. I would be like Michelle Bachmann saying, like, see what happens when people use this stuff. I would be the guy who's like,
who's leaning in the door?
giving it a bad name.
Oh, Kale's here. The guy, not the vegetable.
Kale Nelson.
Oh, I love the vegetable.
You
I'm one
do?
of those
I had
people,
some kale this
sorry.
morning.
You like kale?
I'm one of those people.
I fucking hate kale.
But I live on shakes, so when you live on shakes, that's
Hey, look, it's
you
Kale
get
Nelson.
your options.
Yeah, but
or-
it even tastes weird
I live
when
on
you
shake,
juice
too.
it.
Yeah. If you put honey in it and I could make some kale.
No,
good for
I
you.
fucking hate it. I
If
tried the
made
kale
a
chips.
good kale something for you, you would try. You would not even know. Kale.
Well, I would taste it regardless, but I've tried kale every way possible. The chips, the fucking juicing it,
The chips
steaming
are
it.
amazing.
No, the
But
You gotta NutriBullet
juicing
it.
it.
NutriBullet it.
Well,
Yeah.
you put some honey in there.
They dry.
You can,
It's
The whole
terrible.
leaf is just a dehydrated kale leaf.
Yeah, pretty much.
Really?
It's not good.
It's
That doesn't
chips.
sound good.
Yeah.
No, it's just chips of
That's
kale.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's like post-apocalyptic food.
It's
like
like
we're just making do
basically
now.
like a placenta
No, whatever.
chips.
Placenta
Right.
chips. Oh, delicious.
And
Tell me
nutritious.
more
Sounds
of that.
good,
Kale, what's up,
Oh,
brother?
yeah.
Nada, just coming down and getting some stuff done. For
He wants some placenta chips.
You just want to come
Want some
down and
placenta
hang
chips?
out.
Yeah, well,
Thumbs up if yeah.
Or the placenta chips and the
My
kale.
favorite.
Since your name's Kale.
That's weird.
That's rad.
I know.
All right, why don't we
supposed to
take a
drink
quick
the
break,
placenta.
Chris? Maybe play some music. We'll put Mr. Boland over in Studio B. Look, we're not gonna rush for time right at the end of the show where we
not.
have to cut the musicians off. Like normal. Like, hey, thanks for half a song. We're out of here.
Yeah,
Let's go.
thanks.
Let's get Brent set up over there. We'll come back and do dinner and a movie. Brent will play, and then we will close the show out here in just a few.
Yeah.
It's gone fast today.
Sounds like a plan, guys.
Yeah. Take us out of here. Turn off our microphones.
Shut up.
Quit yelling at me.
I don't like it when you yell at me.
Dispensary Evergreen Apothecary for all your medical and recreational marijuana needs. Located just south of I-25 on Broadway, only 2 doors north of Herman's Hideaway. Evergreen Apothecary has many quality products to choose from. Buds, edibles, transdermal patches, drinks, lotions, and we are also a flagship store for the world-renowned Open Vape, a personal vaporizer that everyone loves.
It's what's inside that counts.
We pride ourselves on the highest customer service with knowledgeable bud tenders that match every customer with exactly what they need and want. Come to Evergreen Apothecary on the northeast corner of Broadway in Iowa and mention World Viral TV to receive an additional 10% off your entire order. Now serving everyone 21 years of age and older. Open 10 to 7 every day. Evergreen Apothecary, South Denver's finest medical and recreational cannabis center.
Herman's Hideaway on the corner of Iowa and Broadway. Your favorite independent anti-corporate venue featuring Westward's best patio. Now serving award-winning food. From metal to jazz to hip-hop, Herman's Hideaway has something for everyone. And if you want to book your act at Herman's Hideaway, email booking@hermanshideaway.com or call 303-777-2535. There's only one venue, family owned and operated for over 50 years. Holding it down in Denver. Go to hermanshideaway.com for more information and show listings.
Anxious, baby. Yeah. Realistic 3.5, 14, 28, 112, 48,000 on the scale. That's the 8.5 ounce, quarter pound and a kilo. 8.5 ounce, quarter pound and a kilo. 3.5, 14, 28, 112, 48,000 on the scale. That's the 8.5 ounce, quarter pound and a kilo. 8.5 ounce, quarter pound and a kilo. It says thou shalt fear no man but God, but damn it's hard when the devil playing his card. You either claim you insane or they slam the bars. Last stand on the cross in the land of the lost. I'm a man, I'm a boss, I'm a battle to death. I'ma walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I'ma blast till there ain't no other ammo is left. I'ma handle scandals and threats, then abandon my flesh. I'm just expanding my set. My spirit's calmer than it's ever been. People been telling me my whole life that I'll never win. Others say I better win. Tip top, heaven sent. Touchdown, underground, hip hop veteran. Buying what I'm selling's not a typical sale. I got centrifugal forces forcing open indivisible jails. Spiritual takes over when physical fails. I met God from putting Yale on a digital scale. 3.5, 14, 28, 112, 48,000 on the scale. That's the eighth half ounce, quarter pound and a kilo. Eighth half ounce, quarter pound and a kilo. 3.5, 14, 28, 112, 48,000 on the scale. That's the eighth half ounce, quarter pound and a kilo. Eighth half ounce, quarter pound and a kilo. Yeah, y'all already know my stilo. I'm flyer than the ego. Looking down into the eyes of the devil and see the evil. I go my own way like Carlito. Plus half these rappers is actors like Johnny Depp and Al Pacino. What you think I sing for? I'm trying to get my story told. This could be my theme song. I could call it Glory Road. They look hard on the outside, but they soft on the inside like a Oreo. I'm taking over.
Hey, Studio B, hanging out with Brent Boland. He's going to play a track that he just wrote and has been performing out for a little bit now. Water Tower's on hiatus, so we get singer-songwriter stuff for the next month or two.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, here we go. Brent Boland.
Thanks. Seconds, minutes, hours, and days could have played out in so many different ways. Days and weeks and months and years, 1,000 questions, million different tears. High water, bring it back to me. High water, I can barely see. High water took your life, but it can't change what's right. I know how hard you fought. The last lesson that you taught to me. Second guess now, who's to blame? You had to go, I know you couldn't stay. I hope you know she felt the same. I thank the Lord each day for help that came. High water, bring it back to me. High water, I can barely see. High water took your life, but it can't change what's right. I know how hard you fought. The last lesson that you taught to me. Life and love, it ain't an art. Cherish each other till death do you part. Thank you for the gift you gave. Could I ever be so strong, be so brave? High water, bring it back to me. me clearly see. How water took your life, but it can't change what's right. I know how hard you fought. The last lesson that you taught to me.
Don't look over here. You're crying eyes.
You're not crying. I don't see tears in your eyes either.
I don't do that.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's tough to listen to songs like that are so good that you can't stop listening, but then you know all the pain behind it. Oh,
It's a rip your heart out,
I don't even
stomp on
like
it,
you
shove it
anymore,
back in your
Boland.
chest anymore.
We're not even friends
Great
now.
on it. The voice sounded great.
Yeah, yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way different than a lot of your Water Tower. The sound of
Yeah, Water Tower songs are mostly about being the best guy at the bowling alley and
Yeah.
burning your enemies to death in a car.
Oh.
Strange stuff.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Rock and
Okay.
roll.
It's
but-
good time.
That's fun.
Good times, great oldies.
A little different.
Right.
A little different.
So
Just
we should make him
Dude
come
and
back with one of
Walter
those
almost.
songs.
One of
that-
those, so we can hear you in that
even work
genre.
out. Let's see, dinner and a movie this week. Chris went to dinner,
Yeah?
and I went to a movie, and not together.
That's weird. I
Yeah.
went to dinner, but go ahead.
I had dinner.
Would you go to, where did you go?
My house.
Okay. I went to
Fight or die.
Kimono Sushi for my birthday.
Oh.
That's in Parker.
Good.
Yeah, they make this one called the House Brains. Oh, forget about it.
The
Don't even
house
ask what's in
brains?
it. It used to be called Monkey Brains, but it's House Brains now.
I don't know. I'm imagining the scene from Temple
House
of Doom
brains.
when they
Yes.
bring out the brains.
When
Like,
they
what is
bring
it,
out the
monkey
house brains. They used to call them
Yeah.
monkey brains. My kids
that was
were
offensive to
afraid.
monkeys.
My kids were scared, but they changed ownership, so now they're called house brains. But yeah, I highly recommend the house brains at Kimono.
Kimono Sushi. Chris, where'd you go?
I went to Barracuda's. It's
Ooh, Barracuda.
yeah, it's in my neighborhood.
Oh, I went to Bonefish too.
It's one of those.
I got boned.
It's one of those.
All right.
Yeah, monkey bone. Monkey,
I got bone. I had bang bang at Bonefish.
banged your monkey brains
Bang
out.
bang.
I had
with the
bang
monkey
bang
brain.
shrimp. That's what I
So
had.
Barracuda's is over in Cap Hill.
Cap Hill, yeah, it's in the strip mall. You know, it's kind of a quaint little place.
there it
People go
is.
there to get wasted, but one of the things about it though is that it has really good food with really good ingredients. You know, and that's the important part, I guess, that I wanted to
I
convey.
got the Barracuda sampler there.
Yeah?
That was all right.
Yeah,
Did you ever have that?
I haven't.
Look at Chris's
Yeah,
review.
It's like cheese sticks and stuff.
Oh, it sounds delicious.
So here we go. Yeah, I need to do a review, so I was going to review the food. I come in here all the time. I run an internet television station in the basement of a venue, so I'm going to have some food. What's up, man?
And they're like, wait, where's Justin
All right, sit
Bieber?
down.
You're gonna spray her with a water
Right.
bottle or something?
Yeah, they thought they were being pranked. You guys
Yeah.
eat?
Yeah.
You can, my camera works
Food,
really
you
good.
camera work is scaring me.
You don't know what you got?
The cook is making us empanadas.
Empanadas. That sounds good. Who's bartending?
Kathy.
Oh, cool.
Pedro's
They've
cooking.
been here
Oh my
since the beginning.
gosh, what's going
Yep.
on with the bar?
This is Kathy. Should I look at the menu? Do you guys have any specials, or should I get the burrito?
There is no special tonight.
Let's just get the breakfast burrito. It's really, really good. I also like.
Try something new.
So I got called out for not trying new things. You guys have a new menu?
Oh, well, that's your fault. The fault of yours we've now
So there's new stuff on here.
found.
That doesn't make
Oh.
sense. That's why I ended the beginning.
I like tortas.
That doesn't make any sense. It's just a torta on it.
Torta is way
Actually
better
getting
than
the torta
Tortuga.
is a list
No
of
kidding, you need to
and everybody's
expand
waiting
your
about
palate
it.
a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Try
what
that.
the hell?
They even have those in the frozen
Sort of
section.
Oh, that guy.
Not on
Oh.
tape, please.
You didn't want on camera, huh?
But
Yeah,
he
don't-
is.
Not
Yeah.
supposed to know I'm here.
Pedro.
Yeah, he called in.
He was
called
on
in.
clock.
Vito can't be on camera
Right.
no more.
So that's the chef, Pedro.
Pedro?
These are some empanadas that he made. He had already been in the process of making these for the girls who were kind enough to let me sample them.
Did you explain this to them at all? They're like, why are you filming my empanada?
They were cool, man.
Right.
They just go with it.
Yeah, can I have a little bit of this?
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat that?
You gotta ask her for a kiss next. Yeah.
Don't you know who I am?
That's how I rolled.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me use your fork.
I totally scored running into you guys.
Let me use your fork too.
Walking in here with a camera.
Did you eat off all of their forks?
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
Those are really
Did you use their straws?
Can I have some of your water?
That looks good.
You're gonna use that napkin?
Yum.
I like the fruit.
Are you gonna eat that?
Light's not, it's not doing justice.
You girls want a bite of this?
Yeah.
I got a hot dog in my pocket.
Yum.
They have a good open-faced prime rib sandwich as well. So,
Right.
and the prices are decent.
Yeah. 5 minutes later, okay.
My face.
You're not throwing up, so.
Millions of
You were sharing your fruit,
Yeah.
so you ate everything
I missed
unhealthy.
the motorboat right here.
She used her own fork.
Wow. That's really.
So there you go.
They like me.
All right, Barracudas in Cap Hill. You give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I do. You know, and this wasn't a real serious review. You know, I went in there yesterday. Next week, I am gonna do a review of The Hornet on South Broadway.
Oh, I love
so
that.
Yeah.
I'll have
That
some
place is
some
pretty
stuff to
good.
tell next
You
Friday
should
about
bring a
The
friend
Hornet.
to film you.
Okay, we'll see
Like
what
me.
happens.
Maybe you and I can have lunch.
All right.
Yeah, bring Tracy.
Yeah.
Um,
Obviously, I need a sandwich.
2 sandwiches, please. So, for the movie section of Dinner and a Movie, this movie doesn't come out in Denver until October 24th, so I'm not really supposed to talk about it, but what are they going to do? Fire me?
Right? Or kill you.
Again?
I know. Right?
There's a movie coming out called The Good Lie. It's Reese Witherspoon. And the story is about the lost boys of the Sudan, from the Sudan Civil War in Africa. Their families all got killed, and they walked like 1,300 miles across the Sudan to Kenya to seek asylum. And they were in a refugee camp for like 10 years waiting to be processed and moved. And they ended up in America, in Kansas City, Missouri.
This isn't like Coming to America with Eddie Murphy.
No, totally different. But it's based on their true story.
Wow.
They were the last group that came out of the Sudan before 9/11 hit, and they cut off all ties. And so all the other refugees were stuck there for the rest of their lives. They haven't been able to travel. So they're still in a refugee camp. But anyway, it's a story it's the Lost Boys of the Sudan is the story it's based on. They actually had the actors in the movie were real Lost Boys. Like,
wow.
They were recruited as children soldiers in the war. They fought as soldiers at like 13 years old.
Well, they teach them it too.
Yeah.
They strap them down with machine guns.
And so, I sat down and did an interview with them, which I can't post until the 24th, with the actors from the movie. But we talked about how their life was so different. They like 2 different lifetimes.
You can't post it for a month?
I can't post the interview until the movie comes out. Yeah, they have these weird things like
rules and shit.
Rules and clauses.
They don't want anyone to know it's coming out.
If you saw The Blind
it's a
Side,
secret movie.
Do you remember The Blind Side?
Oh,
the
love The Blind Side. Yeah.
The same producer, Molly Smith.
Oh, okay.
Is the producer on this movie. She had personal ties to it because her family, when she was young, adopted one of the Lost Boys. So she has a adopted brother who was a child soldier in the Civil War in Sudan.
That's crazy.
So she came along and ended up making this film. It's easily way more heartfelt than The Blind Side, but it's along that same...
Well, what's Reese Witherspoon doing in it?
She is the employment. When they fly here, all they have is like
a bag of stuff.
A bag of stuff, like a
Duffel.
flight bag.
Yeah.
Not even a duffel bag, like less than a duffel bag.
Wow.
She has to pick them up from the airport. She works for the employment agency.
Never fly with less than a duffel bag.
Right. She works for the employment agency that's supposed to make sure they get lined up with jobs because they have to pay back their airline flight.
How sad.
Right.
Oh my God.
Welcome to America. You're in debt.
Welcome
already.
to America. You're in debt right off the bat. You owe us.
So here's your credit report.
Here's your credit report. At credit karma.
Credit card. She
It's free.
Her purpose was supposed to be
list.
just to get them jobs and then back out, but she ended up getting
Emotionally
involved in
because
their
people
lives.
were probably getting fucked over. to get
Oh
jobs.
yeah. So she ends up, basically taking their lives on and helping them, learn to function. And their sister, who came with them, was separated and sent to Boston because that's just how they did it. and she helped them get.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks for wrecking the end of the movie.
I killed the whole
mean,
movie
that
just so you know.
Yeah.
Totally took
Fucked
the
everybody
end
off
out.
on that.
And then they had heads in the duffel bag, and Jeffrey Dahmer comes out.
Instead of baggage, it was their uncle's head.
It was their uncle's head.
But
Yeah.
super
Because their
good
grandmother's ashes were inside the head.
Right.
You
Why
know.
wouldn't they be? I mean,
know.
if you're
Hell-
hiking across the Sudan, you got to make space.
Yeah. You only got one carry-on.
It's just porn,
I'm burning
Dad.
in
It's
hell.
just
You
porn.
will make sure it
You're
fits
burning
under
in
your
hell. I'm
seat.
oiling up the slip and slide that we're going to hell on. So let's
Anyway,
go.
I highly recommend. Not only do you see it, but take your kids to see it, to see how different people's lives are around the world. It's so good.
It's not about the mall?
No.
Oh, shit. My kids
It
don't
is
wanna
so
see it.
like seriously, the movie was so good that I wanted to sit through the next screening.
Wow.
It was
Cool.
that good. Yeah.
Wow.
So definitely go see it. The Good Lie. It'll be out October 24th in Denver. It has a release in other cities October 4th.
Well, maybe we can get away with the little screening before
we'll
that.
sneak
We
away.
tried.
Alright.
We tried hard to derail you on that, but you stayed the course and explained the movie. Dude, I'm proud of you.
did, yeah.
Trevor's a rock, dude.
I
Good
got this.
job.
All right, guys. Anyway, that is the end of our show. What do we have going on this weekend, Tracy?
This weekend I will be on the air in Colorado Springs tomorrow from 10 to 3 on Cat Country 95.1, everybody.
You can
Cool.
listen to it online.
Meow. Yeah, it says call the. I laugh so hard at my boss because in the studio it says the feline line 5288 cat or whatever, like our phone number. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking say give the feline. Call me on the feline line.
Come on, that's hot.
No.
You should embrace it.
That's almost like call me on the pussy phone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I mean, seriously, and I get in so much trouble anyway during my show down
Right.
there.
They shouldn't give you
So-
any more ammunition.
Yeah, I mean, I get in so much trouble during my show anyway. So if you want to hear fun country music and me saying inappropriate shit on it,
There we
then
go. Cat Country.
tune in.
Yeah.
Cool.
Chris.
I'm going to be around Hermit's Hideaway. Monica Lee, who was on this show last week, is performing tomorrow night. So I picked that night to bartend. And then Kevin Russell from the band 707. He also played with Whitesnake. He's a legend, and he's gifted from God on the guitar. It's crazy.
Wow.
His guitar skills. So that's all going down tomorrow, and I'll be here for that.
I
Tonight
just
we got
hope to be gifted by Peter North.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
No.
Let's see. For me, tonight is family night. Tomorrow, I will be at the Grizzly Rose, live blogging the Sparta Combat League MMA fights.
Yeah.
They have fights up there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're
now.
gonna
So
throw
close
a
to the
spear
ring.
into the ring or something, it's like Spartan style.
No,
There
they
you
don't do
go.
that.
Yeah, I mean, everybody
some-
gets a
some
shield
bronzer.
and like a
Yeah.
flint.
There's some great fights. 2 guys out of my gym are fighting, so
Here's
pretty
a
excited about that.
There's cages?
Yeah, it's an MMA fight. They put a cage on the dance floor.
I'm trying to
Cage on the
envision.
dance
They built
I
the cage
just see
on the
the
dance
bull
floor.
and
The other side.
yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Can I get
Yeah.
tickets on Angie's list?
Angie's list.
Angie's
You'll
list.
get a bad haircut.
She's she's gonna be so pissed. Fuck Angie, right?
And then
Sorry.
Sunday is sparring day, so I'll come in with bruises next week.
That's
Oh.
That's all I have going on. Brent, anything going on over the weekend?
Football.
Not for me, but
Hanging out?
if you're in Longmont, go to Threes and check out
Threes, which is on the north
How
west
does
corner of
fucking
3rd and
Longmont
Main.
get any more north?
Right. It's on the northwest
West.
corner of 3rd and
How
Main.
the fuck does Longmont get any more north or west?
Boulder.
Because I seriously don't. Yeah, it turns into Niwot, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you end up in Boulder.
Then it's Niwot. Okay.
What's going on
Eventually
at
it's
Evergreen
Wyoming.
Apothecary?
I'm gonna be selling ounces at $99 out. You know,
$99 recreational
all
ounces.
weekend, dude. Yep, for sure.
I love it.
Oh.
120 out the door.
Let me get you some good buds. For
Steffen.
Well, nothing really special this weekend, but this Tuesday I'll be in Fort Collins, so if anyone's in Fort Collins, come down to Surfside 7. Show up there around 8 o'clock. I'm on a show also with Brad Galley. He'll be on there too.
Very
so
nice.
Be a funny show. Check it out.
Tuesday, Fort Collins,
Surfside 7.
Surfside 7
Yeah.
Sweet.
at 7:07
Well, that would be
or 8
awkward.
o'clock.
Or at 8.
I mean, at 8's fine. Get a table at
Oh,
7.
around
Get a
there.
table at 7.
Right.
Yeah.
Enjoy some cocktails. Make him funnier.
Yeah.
Why not?
Boom. This has been Unfiltered and Unaffected right here on WorldViral.tv. Chris, thank you so much for keeping us in line today. Thank our guests, Steffen, Chad, Brent Boland. Thank intern Jessica,
Jessica, thank you.
who's going to
Good
keep
job
up
with
with
the
putting all the tags on about the stupid shit we talked about.
Okay.
Tracy, see
yeah,
you
I
next
saw the
week.
tags last week.
Yeah.
Jess. We need
She
to
tagged every.
Is that
we
okay?
need to hone that down a little bit. We need to simmer down on the
She
tags.
tagged all of it.
She's just
Tagged
doing what I
anal
told her.
plugs next to my name.
Anal plugs. Yeah.
We're gonna simmer down on the
All
tags.
right, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Tracy
there we
Taylor,
have it.
anal plugs.
Yes.
There you
Gonna
go.
get a lot of traffic.
Let's
And
end
thank
on
you,
that
producer
note.
Chris.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love you guys.
And we
Can't
will be
wait.
back next Friday, 9:30 to 11:30.
Yeah.
But we will be taking a week off coming up in a couple weeks. 2
Uh-oh.
weeks.
Yeah.
We're going on vacation.
All right. See
Hey,
you.
baby, let's go to Vegas.
See
I'm
you
going to
next
Mexico.
week.
You're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
Same party.
Kinda.
We're out. Bye.
But check the status as we rising like Andre Trevor. Through a method found eclectic yet musical. Known to make a crowd move so beautiful. With the crucial flow, never the usual. But sometimes it ain't the what but the who you know. So allow me to reintroduce my flow. The Don Dilly say hello, a mooch, a goose, the crew you know. What's the fools you don't? Stay focused through the booze and blow. Disillusion, no, we on cruise control. Forget the do's and don'ts. Trying to make it to the tit up like a guru flow. With buku dough, breaking bread like clay pots. I take shots, everything I say's high. Stay cocked like Doc screaming gray sky. With Marty McFly, we get retardedly high. Try to topple the skies until the party you dies. And yo, you finally realize, maybe you find you surprised. Yo, that the harder you try, that's the farther you rise. So take your father's advice, cause yo, it starts from inside. So keep your mind sharp as a knife, cause at the start of your life, that's when you're starting to die. Why I try to keep it level with some positive vibes. Try to conquer the skies. And see my mental like the temperature is starting to rise. Just rise, come on, climb, come on, strive.